Hello, hello. It is so chilly today. So chilly. I don't know what to do with myself. And I know I just had it. It ain't up here, so give me 1 second. I know I just started. Oh, it was in my left this entire time. But what is everybody doing today? It is so chilly out. Like it was raining and thundering. It was like, oh, dang it. I didn't want that to happen. What is everybody working on this lovely afternoon? I was going to go somewhere, but it's raining today on and off. And I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. So I was like, I'll just stay in the house, straighten up some more. And I'm waiting for a phone call in a little bit. And I'm like, I don't really want to deal with this phone call today. Hey, Racine. How are you doing, baby? How's everything going? And I'm like, it's so sad that like I got socks on around my house and I never wear socks around my house. That's how chilly it is. Thought about turning on my heat, but I'm like, I'll wait until it gets a little bit colder. Oh, when Racing? I would love to see you. Oh, the 21st. What am I doing the 21st? I'm doing nothing the 21st as far as I know. I don't know if I have to be to work or. Let me see my schedule. Nope, I'll be off. I will. Cause I think I'm off that day. Oh, I will. And I'm like, I was gonna come on this morning, but one, my husband had a doctor's appointment this morning, and then I thought about going to the store after the doctor's appointment, but I was like, nope, I ain't going nowhere. So I was like, I'll just stay home. And then I started straightening up some of the mess that I had in my yarn room, and I didn't get too far with that. Hey, Kelly. I started, but I didn't make it far. So I also started bringing yarn from downstairs to upstairs. so I can work on it, and I still got it, and everybody's gonna be proud of me. I'm down to 2.5 totes downstairs in my basement. 2.5 totes, and I'm down to a half a tote in my kitchen. Hey, copy. I'm down to a half a tote. I had like one in my kitchen. I'm down to half with that. My bedroom, that's just pretty much I'm keeping those ones down there. So if I ever feel inspired to do anything in my bedroom, I can just have it there. But that's only like for 3 or 4 totes there. But everything else I've been like trying to rotate upstairs. Oh, you're good, copy. Thank you for coming past. But between my basement and my kitchen, I've been trying to bring upstairs in here, and I'm trying to redo stuff. So I'm like, and I'm trying to put colors with colors, ombres with ombres, pinks with pinks, oranges and oranges. But it's just like it ain't gonna never work. So I'm like, forget it. So I'm like, yeah. But at least I'm getting through some of my yarn. That's what counts. And then some. The reason, like, this is like some of my yarn I had for so many years. Hey, Froggy. For so many years, I had yarn like that I really haven't touched in so long. I bought it like thinking I'm going to use it, and it was just sitting there collecting dust. So there's this senior citizen building, like not a nursing home, but it's for senior citizens to go to and stuff like that. And the yarn I wasn't going to use anymore that just been collecting dust. And the killer part was, in some of the bags from the yarn, it still had receipts in the bag from like 2 years ago. And I'm like, forget it. If I know if I'm not going to use it, give it to them. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm like, okay, at least I know what this getting his worth out of it. So why not? Sunday, Sunday. What? I think I work this Sunday, where I'm going to be in and out your live Froggy. Because normally when you come on, I'm normally at work, so I'm normally popping in and out. But I do try to watch, and I'm like, but I normally do watch the replays all the time of like everyone I follow. So it's just like, don't worry about watch time because I'm always replaying somebody's live while I'm at work. So, and like today, I'm using my scraps for my table thingy, table placemat thingy. And it's like, 'cause I try to use up every year around this time. I do try to use up my scraps to make something. I don't know what I just be making, and it's just like, hey, wellness, how you doing? And I'll probably be coming on again later on tonight. I'm still debating if I want, like, I know I'm gonna be doing this, but maybe later on tonight, I'm still debating if I want to or not. And I'm still not sure. Thank you, Racing. And the only reason why I said I might be coming on tonight is because I'm thinking about doing because it's been a while since I did a cooking segment on my live, so I'm thinking about doing that. Bless you, babe. Oh, sorry. Well, I might just do another short. But it's for dinner tonight. Where I'm trying to use up a lot of my leftovers from this past week, so it won't go bad. Where I know I got spaghetti left over from last night, so I'm going to wind up using that and make pork chops, fried pork chops, and corn on the cob to go with the spaghetti. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm trying to eat up what was left. Well, that's not bad. You doing got farther along than what I did. Because the only thing I did was my dishes, my kitchen, and my upstairs bathroom today. That's as far as I got. Oh no, I did my kitchen and both bathrooms today, and somewhat doing yarn and rotating and stuff. So you got a lot farther than what I did, and that's about it. Right? You ain't never lied about that. You ain't never lied about that one. I got a freaking slight night and I can't even get it out. Oh, there we go. I got it. I would have been so upset if I had to cut that knot out and start and retie it and everything else. I would have been so upset. And it's like, but I do know I still gotta play with the yarn I got up here. What you looking at? Talking to one of my cats. She over here looking at me like she wants to get up on my lap. What? What you want? What do you want? Okay, come on. Come on if you want to get up here. You coming up? Come on. Normally she don't really deal with me. If you coming up here, come on. No, I'm not playing with your stomach. I'm not doing it. If you getting up here, come on. I don't got time for this. Come on. If you coming. She acts like this is like what the first time in a long time that she can't like wants to deal with me. This one, her name is Pepper. There's two of them, Pepper and Mirror. Pepper is the black and white one. Mirror is the gray and white one. The one I'm talking to now, that one's Pepper. So now she wants to be in here and on her cat bed. I do know I have to bring the one cat tower upstairs, so because the one upstairs they demolished, like literally destroyed it. So I'm gonna bring the one downstairs to upstairs because they barely use that one down there. But at least I know if it's up here they'll use it. Get out the bag. Hey Mary, get out the bag. That ain't for you. That's not for you. How you feeling today, Mary? That's a good thing. And I'm like, what is everybody making today for dinner and what are y'all doing today? This is how far I got. Right now, I'm on the black as far as my scraps so far. Because I know I still have, as far in one of them, I know I'm using the one. And I know in the one has red, ombre, gray, and white in it that I'm using. Hey, Jess. Oh, cubby. Well, I don't know how you do it. I honestly do not how you do it, cubby. And so far, right now, I'm just trying to finish this up before next week. So it can be done and out the way so I can start on some of my other things I got planned on. I'm trying to do what I gotta do. And it's like also too, it's like really chilly. Like I'm thinking about turning on my heat, but I'm afraid to turn on my heat because it's like chilly but not cold. And like right now, I'm wearing like socks, and I never wear socks around my house. That's how chilly it is. And it's like and this is how I also know it's cold too. It's starting to get cold because this is around the time of year that even like my cats are indoor outdoor cats. They around this time they don't go outside because it's too cold. It started to get cold. That's how I know it started. It's like chilly out. So that I know there's something wrong. Oh, 10 an hour. Why would you? No, I would 10 an hour. I can see with like 20 something an hour. That's different. 10 like I can see it was like clean somebody's house, $15, $20 an hour. Yes, that's different. That's completely different. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay. And I'm like, what? You trying to get up here? Because you ain't getting behind me. Come on. You getting up or what? Stop it. I swear, sometimes they get on my nerves. Oh, Cubby, how far along did you get with that? With your Afghan? But you know, you still got that song stuck in my head. And I'm like, oh, now I can't get that song out my freaking head now. I might try to do some more rearranging to that later on. Might. Because I still have to go get my son from football practice. Plus, they'll make dinner, so. Right? That's not too bad, Cuppy. At least it's farther. Oh, how can I put this? Farther along. Oh, nope, wrong part. Girl, I don't know how you do it, Cubby, because I would have got confused. Like I can probably do it, but I'll get confused trying to do it, especially with like all the color changing. That's why I'll get confused at. Right? I wish it was 78. Because here right now it is uh oh crap, it's 70 degrees. It is 70 degrees and raining. It stops now. But man, this morning, that when I was putting my son on the bus for school this morning, it was thunder and lightning and pouring down. And I was like, what the hell? Because I thought my power was going to go up because of that. It, oh, I wish it was 80. I would love to have 80 degrees right now. Okay, Mary. It's just like with the rain and being 70 degrees is like making it like chilly. Who is this now? It's just my son. I can't believe it was only 1:33. Well, how's everyone feeling? What are y'all doing today? But I do know I gotta go back up to Joanne's sometime this week because they having a sale this week. So I'm gonna probably go up there tomorrow or probably tomorrow or Wednesday. And plus, on top of that, I got a 25% coupon, mobile coupon, off of your purchase. So I'm gonna wind up using that. But depends on what they got. I'm still debating because most of it, like I know they got new yarn in for the fall and winter color. So I'm going to go up there and see what kind they get because I got an email this morning saying that they got Christmas and fall yarn that came in. So I'm going to probably go up there tomorrow. Thanks, wellness, because I know like some they come out with like different colors every year. So some are the same when I go up there, but some are different. So I want to see the different ones. That's what I want to do. And I want to see because sometimes they also too. I want to go see what clearance yarns they have. I know, but you know I got to. Oh, and Kelly, I just text you too. I know. What they got some new colors coming in, so I have to go to Joanne's, and I want to see what kind of yarns they have on clearance from over the summer. Because I refuse to buy summer colors for full price. So yes. Hey, Daphne. So yes, I'm going to go straight after work tomorrow. No stopping me. That's one thing I love going up there. Like every year, not every year, but every season, like they have their summer colors that go on sale, and then their fall and Christmas colors is coming out, and they will mark them down so low, and then they'll mark them back up to regular price the week after. So I'm gonna go get me some yarn. So that's what I'm gonna do. So Kelly, hush. Oh, see, and then Kelly, you ain't never lied. I'm bad. I'm really bad at buying yarn. I think I do. I think that's the reason why I got so much now. I think I need a yarn intervention right now. I really do. But who's stopping me? I can't help myself. Here come Kelly.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
So I just wanted to warn you, there's a storm coming, so I may not make it because of the yeah, like this morning, my internet did a thing. It went out in out. I was on a live stream and it was like, ah, so
Well,
I may have to exit.
I think you're getting what I got this morning.
Okay, because that was crazy. Yeah. Oh, hey, Cuppy. Yarn intervention. Yes. Hey,
Yes,
Daphne.
because
You
I
frugal
think what
mama.
you're
I'm still
getting
here.
is what I got this morning because it was bad this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's coming.
And when my son was leaving off for school this morning, come to find out, I was talking to my neighbor because I heard a
Mm-hmm.
big crack.
Yes.
Come to find out, one of the trees behind me
Okay.
had broke in half and
You
landed
lost the
in
tree.
somebody's car.
That's crazy.
That's what I heard.
Oh, hey, Jess, Handmade Designs. I didn't know you were in Philly. That's cool.
And
Hmm.
I'm like,
Yep.
and then it's supposed to be getting worse around. According, it stopped now, but
Hmm.
according to the news, it said it's supposed to be getting worse again between 3 and 5 here.
Same here. Yeah, but I think it's a little early because right now the sun just went down and looks kind of scary. Hmm.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Daphne. How's it going?
And it was like,
Yes.
it scared the mess because when it first happened, it was like,
Hmm.
what was it? It was like when I first heard it, it scared the mess out of me
Hmm.
because I thought it was like one of my cats that knocked something over.
Right.
I jumped out my sleep trying to figure out what the hell it was.
Hmm.
Hey, Crystal.
Oh, hey, Crystal.
Time to find out,
Yeah.
it was thunder and lightning outside and a big thump.
Okay.
It was from the tree.
Got it.
You know, it said that it's
Hmm.
getting cold outside. My cats wants to be in the house
Yeah. So must be a bad storm. It's crazy.
because they've been in the house since last night,
Mm, that's cool.
and I'm like, Well, thanks, Daphne,
Yep.
because
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
I was thinking about coming on tonight,
Yep.
but depending on the storm,
Mm,
I don't know because every time the storm is real bad, my internet and everything goes out
that's what I'm worried. Yep.
for about
Excuse me.
the
Hmm.
longest my power went out when the last time the storm here, it was up
Right.
for like 6 hours.
Mm,
Nobody
yeah.
couldn't charge our we couldn't charge our phones,
Hmm.
nothing. The only thing that we had, thank goodness for candles, as far as light, because it happened. like in the evening and started to get dark.
Oh, that's good. I'm
So
gonna
things
charge
didn't
my phone
get
now that you say that. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Yeah, because it's looking kind of crazy out there right now. So, yep, yeah, Monday, weird Monday vibes.
panicked.
Yep. So, but anyway, I had to run out to the UPS store for a sec. Mhm. But it's good. We have a UPS depot not too far, so we just go
Yeah.
straight to the UPS depot. Mm.
Mm. My UPS store is like 5 minutes away from my house.
Mm, that's good.
But I don't like going to UPS where I can go to my local post office that's like 2 minutes away.
Oh, that's really close. Yeah, yours is closer than mine.
Because
I have to go a
anytime,
little further.
cause like anytime I want to ship something out, the most for a 3 day shipping, it would cost me. All depends on what size box I'm using from them.
Yep.
If I get the bigger box, it's going to cost me about $25. No,
Oh yeah.
just to ship throughout the U.S.
Yep.
If I do the medium size box, it's about between $18 and $19.
That's a lot.
And then for the smaller ones,
Yep.
it's about 15, and that's
Mm,
for 3 day shipping.
wow.
And that's anywhere in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
if I do outside the U.S., it's a lot add additional $20 on top of what the original price is.
Mm.
If I want to ship outside the U.S.
Right. Huh.
So I'm like, because last time I sent something out, I sent out two gifts,
Yeah.
and it was both. One was in I think Tennessee, and one was in Delaware.
Oh, okay. It's not too far.
And for 3 day shipping, and I tracked it. I was still able to track um both of them.
Mm-hmm.
They got there, so I didn't have no worries. And I sent the information to both the people I was sending the gifts to.
Mm-hmm.
So just in case if they didn't get it, they can
Right.
contact the local post office.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and the local post office.
Yeah, it used to be cheaper. I
Years
think for
ago.
me now, UPS is a little bit cheaper. You
Like,
know, to
only time
say.
I go to UPS unless I'm up there in that area.
You know.
But other than that, I don't really go there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's kind of weird. Yeah, well, yeah. No, no, that's great if your company's willing to do it. See, I would do it if they would let me. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
when I used to be in
Right.
an office, but it's been a long time since
Right.
I've been in somebody's office doing any of that stuff. Yeah. Hmm. So, but yeah, oh, they get deals. Like when I was working, I remember the company that I was working for. Now this is back, it's back a ways, but to ship FedEx, it was $5. They negotiated a $5 overnight fee from FedEx,
Hmm.
and that is crazy because
Right.
I know they had to have lost money on that deal because it's got to cost money. Shipping from the Midwest to the East Coast or from the
Hmm.
Midwest to the West Coast, like I can't imagine that it had to be more than $5.
Right.
But they did. But they gave him that deal. I said, "Wow, whoever negotiated that one was good."
True.
Mhm.
Because if I wanted to do overnight shipping through the post office,
Mhm.
that I would still have to pay for the typical price,
Right.
the box,
Plus. Yeah.
plus an extra 15 for
Yeah,
overnight.
that's crazy. Yeah, that's a lot.
And I was like, look, I'll just pay the typical $25 for the 3 day shipping because I'm not paying an extra $10, $15 for overnight.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I was more worried about the people that's doing it overnight, where they're not getting no sleep,
Right.
no nothing. And then
Yep.
I'm like, I'll stick to the 3 day shipping.
Yeah. Cuz it's funny, I was thinking I sent something to Texas
Yeah,
twice. And I did the fast shipping the one time. And I did the cheap the ground shipping the one
yeah.
time. It got there in the same amount of time.
Are you serious?
I couldn't believe it. I said, I think it, or it might have been 1 day difference. So I said, well, now what am I going to do when next time I ship that area? I'm going to
Yep.
just go with the ground and stop playing.
Right.
I mean, because I said, wait a minute, this is crazy. It came in the same amount of time, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I was, and I paid like, maybe $5, $7 more. And that
Right.
was dumb. Yeah, that was really dumb.
And I'm like,
So
because
you
I'm
never
in
know. You never know. Yeah.
Houston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's insane. And I couldn't believe it. Like I said, let me see what the difference between the ground and the other thing is. And they were like
Right.
50 cents. And I was like, 50 cents? That's the only difference. And it was the same amount. I mean, basically the same amount of time. Crazy.
True.
Yeah. So anyway, but this shipping it's like it's so expensive now. I hate it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crystal, like it depends on like the state and the city that you live in inside the state. Because like me and Kelly both live in the same state, but each city have different prices. Where her prices are different from mine.
And it depends where you ship it to also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like my price, like she ship something to you to where you live at, and I do the same thing. Mine might be cheaper than hers, or mine might be higher than hers. It
No, it'd
depends.
probably be cheaper, but still not that much cheaper, I don't think. Yeah, I can't imagine that it would. Because I
And
think the
I'm
way the
like,
zones, I forget where the zone ends. Like
yeah.
it might be Ohio, like straight down. They kind of cut the country like right there.
Because
And then
I'm
from
like,
Ohio to maybe Nevada or something, that's another zone. And then the West Coast from there. Yeah. So it's weird. But like I said, just trying to keep up with all this stuff is crazy. But you have to sort of ask them like what the prices are. And that's how, because you could end
that's
up
the
paying.
thing I do like. Where like no matter that's the reason why I choose a 3 day shipping,
Mm-hmm,
because no matter where ship to for the bigger boxes,
mm-hmm,
that is cheaper for me to do the 3 day shipping with the
mm-hmm,
bigger boxes because I do send out like a lot.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's cheaper for me to do it that way than trying to do multiple small boxes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, multiple small boxes. Yeah, will cost you. So anyway, but it's such a scam. Like right now, it's just so high. With the oil prices and all that,
Mhm.
it doesn't really.
And then like on top of that, with like if I ship out the country, it's going to cost me more.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes I don't mind shipping outside the country,
Yep.
but it's just like it all depends on how much it is.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like it's cheaper for me to like if I do like for example if I do the smaller boxes, it's
Mm-hmm.
going to cost me about the same amount of the 3 day shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So just to save myself time and money,
Right.
might as well do the bigger boxes
Yeah.
and pay that extra $15-$20.
Yeah.
Because if I do multiple small ones, I'm paying double the price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So why not?
It's insane. It's insane.
So I'm
So,
like, why not?
no Joanne for you. I just had to make sure I put that out there.
Girl, I'm going there anyway, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Mm, 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 mm. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I got the email this morning talking about their summer yarn going on sale and their fall and Christmas yarn is coming out that is also going on sale before they go to regular price next week. So, yes, and I also got 2 coupons, one for 25% off and another 15% off coupon for me being their member for the past 6 months
Girl.
off of my purchase.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura.
Yep. Good to
So,
see you.
yes, I'm doing it anyways. And I'm
Mm-mm.
using both, and both of them was mobile coupons too.
You're going to get fired. I'm just saying.
Who
You know, yeah.
you see this?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard that, Crystal.
So yes.
All right. Well, listen, I'm going to run because it is looking a little crazy right now. So before I fall out,
All right.
and but I'll catch you. I'll catch you later. Catch everybody later in the YouTube streets.
See you later.
See what happens. So enjoy. I'll be in the chat. Okay. Bye.
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 See, Crystal, yeah. I'm not, according to Kylie, I'm not allowed to buy yarn no more. Because I got so much of it. And I got all my yarn at discounted rates. At least you ain't bad as me. I'll go up there for about like one or two things and leave out with nothing but yarn. That's the killer part. And I'm like, mm. And I'm like, and then my husband get mad at me. And this is like because my husband put me on once a month where I can buy yarn, and this is my once a month before I have to can't buy yarn no more. So I'm trying to get as much as I can. I only can get 1 day out of the month to buy yarn. As far as cotton, about what I got upstairs, I'm looking about what I got upstairs that I got all over the floor right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 12 cottons so far. That's pretty much all I got is 12 things of cotton. The rest of it is no 12. Correction, 15. And the rest of it is like acrylic or acrylic blend. That's pretty much like all I have. But majority of the yarn I do have is nothing but acrylic. Yeah, I never learned how to knit. Like I know the basics of knitting, but after like I can do the chain of knitting, but after the chain, I don't have a clue what the heck I'm doing. And like what I'm working with now is nothing but acrylic. Cause I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, the cast on. I can do that. I can do the cast on. But after that, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So I figured I'm going to just stick to what I know best. It's crocheting and cooking. Like, don't get me wrong, I always wanted to like learn, but I figured that I'm going to learn. I want to learn, I really do, but I want to not at this particular moment, if that makes sense. Ooh, cubby. You getting farther along than, well, I'm getting farther along. Nice, cubby. As mess around me, if I was doing what you was doing, cubby, honestly, I wouldn't even get past like row 50. Actually, no, I lie. I will probably get up to row 50 at some point, but I'll do like a row a day. Probably. I don't know. It's just I know me, especially if it's like only reason why I said it because it's something that I never like tried and I'm afraid to because like if I did like I'm like slow because Cuppy is more better at it than I am with doing Afghans and I don't do Afghans so it would be like with the HE double hockey sticks and I'll probably be doing like a row a day until I feel comfortable in doing it. Like I always wanted to do one, but I'm afraid to in a sense. And Cuppy won't teach me. See, Cuppy, you should teach me. Oh, dum. Right? That is so true. Like I want to start one, but the one that I want to do, I'm going to need a lot more of the colors I need. Thank you, Cuppy. Thank you so much. And it's like, er. And Cuppy, did you have your coffee today? Because I need more sugar in my life. And I'm also gotta buy myself another coffee cup. How do you drink your coffee, Cuppy? Because I like mine's with like I always buy a flavored creamer where I'll put like this much creamer in it and then a teaspoon of sugar and then mix it up and I like it like not too sweet but sweet enough where I can taste the flavor and the sugar but strong enough to keep me awake. Hi, Miss Racine.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me, Ashley?
Yes, but you having background noises.
Do you have me muted?
No.
Let me go on my Bluetooth. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Oh man, you're in a cab right now.
What I do?
Hey,
Give me a second.
Got you. Wait a minute. What I do, Crystal?
All right. Give me a second,
because she
Ashley.
jumped on first, and I saw her while I was loading. I was like, "Oh snap! I've never seen her before."
Miss Racine is a nice person.
Are you there now?
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Let
How
me
you
go back
doing?
down and I'll come back up. Give me a minute.
Got you.
Yeah, I take creamer in my coffee now too. I used to drink it black, but
Yeah, my
the taste.
mm-hmm.
I'm drinking it black right now.
Like the way I do my coffee is like a little bit of like flavored creamer, just enough, a teaspoon of sugar to give it like the taste, the sweetness
Yeah,
to it, but not too strong and overbearing, where I can
yeah.
get the strongness out of it.
I feel like sugar is like salt in a way. It brings out the flavor and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
I love it. I can
I
see
can
you now, Miss Rachel.
and I can hear you now. I
Good.
just wanted to take a minute and say if you want to use up a lot of your stash in making blankets, there's a gal, her name is Jada, Jayda, and she's from Canada. And she has started 4 years ago in making stitches of crochet patterns
Mm.
every month. And I've made 4 different blankets of hers, and she teaches you a new stitch. So at the end of the year, you've got 12 squares of different patterns. And 2 years ago, Tom's oldest son got married, and she had 5 kids, and then he had one child. So I want to say from April to
Yeah.
December, I made 6 queen size blankets of different patterns. And everyone that saw those patterns, now I've got family out in Wyoming, Montana, Arizona. Make me a blanket, make me a blanket. And they're really simple stitches. And there's even some Victorian stitches I've never even heard of that are probably common for us today in simple stitches. And that's all she does is crochet. And she taught herself. And then she started getting the books and going to Goodwill stores and on the internet and making these patterns. And
Yeah.
if you ever want to make a blanket challenge, I will jump on your bandwagon and I'll join you.
I have so many queen size blankets from over the years, it ain't even funny. Because so far, just in this closet alone, I
Right?
have 8 queen size blankets in here.
Me
Oh
trying to look in your
my.
closet. Where? Not.
It's down, like it's open, but it's like behind the clothes
But I
on the
just
floor.
wanted to come up and share that and go back in the chat because we are traveling and my internet, like everybody's saying, there's a storm coming through, so I go in and out. So I'm going to go back down in the chat. But
Before
if
you
you,
go,
yes,
you're driving in a sleeper cab, like a truck.
it's called a condo semi, and it's on the bottom bunk. It's a little bit more than a twin size, and it's a super single where Tom and I sleep comfortably, and then on the upper bunk is a single, and you've got cupboards, a microwave, a refrigerator, college dorm refrigerator. So, we have plenty of room. And I don't know if you go earlier on Ursula's, I was taking pictures of my retro sweater.
No, and I love
Anybody,
it.
if anybody has a tip for myself, I'm reaching out. We have a husky dog, which is about 45, 50 pounds. I make the bed. He goes and messes it. So if anybody sees my videos, I do make efforts to making my bed, but my dog, he likes to, and he even has a bed on the floor that he sleeps on during the day or whenever, but he just loves scrunching up my blankets.
Getting comfy, wumpy.
Very comfy, but I will see everybody in the Yarny streets, and I'll look for any challenges from you, Ashley, to join with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See
Bye-bye.
you later.
I'm like this. Bye.
Bye, Crystal.
Bye,
Bye,
Miss
Racine.
Racing.
Are you gonna do a challenge?
I
That's not a
might,
bad way to grow your channel. Like, do a little challenge.
I don't know. Like, I'm still debating on what I want to do next. Cause right now, I'm using up all my scrap yarn right now from the past year, so I can make more room for other scraps that from other projects.
So, what do you consider scrap yarn? Because my scrap yarn, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
How much is considered scrap yarn when you can't make
like
anything out of it?
my scrap yarns are based of like if I can get down to like the last of the ball and it turns into like no bigger than a baseball,
Yeah,
that's what I consider a scrap yarn.
yeah, that's my yep. Because
And
I've
that's
seen people
why,
with big, huge balls of
mhm,
scrap yarn. I'm like, that's not scrap yarn.
or a little bit bigger than that.
No
Because
stepping
if
on
I
toes.
know like if I get to like especially when I'm changing colors
Yeah,
in a project and I know I physically don't get enough to finish that row or go all the way around, I would cut it and wrap it up and it'll be like no bigger than a softball
yeah, that
or
sounds
a
about right.
baseball. And right now I'm using up the last of what one of them anyways. Because I have a few baskets that I got from the Dollar Tree and I filled those up over the year. So I'm trying to use all my scraps before the end of the year so I can empty at least I'm trying to empty out at least six of them.
Oh, that's not bad.
At least six of them.
You got a lot of scrap yarn, or
Uh-huh.
oh, snap.
Just from out the year.
Hey, that's not a bad challenge too. Scrap yarn challenge.
And
Everything could be a challenge. Everything's content, right?
yeah. And it's like I'm trying to use majority of it up before I start anything else because every time I go want to start up anything else and I have like they're starting to overflow. That's why I'm trying to
Yeah,
use it up.
I get that. That's why I've been making all these yeah.
So I
What are they
figured
called?
like
Washcloths? Yeah.
because what I'm using now is some of my scrap because I'm over to the black now
Okay.
for my
Twelve ounces of
tablecloth
scrap.
thing.
Ooh. Racine says she has 12 ounces of scrap.
Mm.
12 ounces is almost a pound. That's a lot. That's a lot, yeah.
And I'm like, dude,
I wonder how Racine kind of like.
hold that thought. My son's calling me.
Gotcha. I was gonna say Racine. I wonder since you're in. I mean, I would consider where you travel a tiny home, right? And I'm like in love with tiny homes, but it's a smaller space than usual. How do you storage your yarn when you're on the go? On the road again. Racine is on the road again. Ashley's gonna kick me out when hears me sing. Oh man, Cuppy, you're challenging Ashley to stay away from the yarn store. You know, she's gonna do what she wants to do, guys. If she wants to buy that yarn, hold her down. You can't stop her. They just keep coming out with yarn, and it's not
Oh,
her fault. Like
kids.
she loves yarn. Everything's good, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has football practice tonight, and he wants to go to the weight training because at the school they have a weight room,
Mm.
and he
Wow.
wants to go there before he goes to practice.
That's pretty impressive. They have a weight room, a gym in there.
It's like here's a gym, and here's the weight room right there.
That's awesome. My high school did not have all that.
Cuppy.
We had a pool though.
Yeah, I'm going to go. Like you cannot challenge me to stay away from the store, okay? Because this is my once a month. Because my husband restricted me to yarn once a month, okay?
Once a
So
month yarn
this is
home.
my once a month to go.
Do you ever
Okay.
record yourself at the store and stuff?
I did about 4 times.
Cause yarn haul videos do really well on YouTube.
I think I did like 4 times.
That's not bad.
Well, the first time I did it at Walmart, the first two times at Walmart, and then one at Joann's. And I showed some of the yarn that they had there between both places.
I dropped stitches.
I'm not coming for you, Cubby. I still love you. But like as far as like I did want to like talk like before I started using some of my scraps, I was sitting here thinking like months ago, like in the beginning, like the middle of summer, if somebody wanted to trade with me or scraps.
Oh, yarn trade with scraps. That's
But
not a
I
bad
was like I
idea.
didn't know who to ask or how to ask
Yarn strap scraps exchange service.
and
What did I do?
do like one scrap a day or something to make whatever it was. Like a blanket, shawl, or a baby hat, something. But
That
I
sounds
was
like a good
like,
idea. I was thinking that with a temperature, those temperature blanket challenges,
yeah.
people do all that. I can never get into those just because, yeah, I just get distracted by things. But that would be a not bad idea to use scraps up like that. Make every temperature a different color. It could be
Yeah,
interesting. Or just use your scraps to make a little pattern for yourself. Because it's getting colder,
you're
like you were
right.
talking about earlier. It's chilly.
Cause man,
Do you guys get colder than, like, you guys have a lot of water surrounding you, kind of?
I do because I have three rivers. I have three rivers and streams over down here where I live at,
Mm.
and like going like the three rivers are mainly in the city, like towards downtown, and all that cold. It's cold, much colder downtown compared to where I live. The temperature is the same down there compared to where I live at, but because the water is still cold, we still getting that cold air from the water too.
Yeah, we kind of get that too in Chicago, where it's like that lake blows
And
that
then
cold.
it's just like, what the hell? And I'm like, during the wintertime, I can't stand going downtown during the wintertime.
Yeah, yeah, it's like you're walking in a refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much. Even with all those buildings, it's still like that makes it colder for some reason. I don't
Yes.
I don't know how that works, but
And like our downtown has so many buildings, it's not even funny.
mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude,
It's kind of cool. You
well, it's
gotta
like,
think of like the
and then like
history.
the farther it goes out, like it's still cold, but the area I live in has like, what was it? Not even 10, like 5 minutes away from my house is a stream. So I'm getting cold air from the stream over here by my house as well.
Oh, so you're just surrounded by water.
Hmm.
At least we have just one direction of the water. You're just like, haha, no
I'm
fun.
reading what Racine said.
I have 3 to 4 totes, and when I go home, I get more yarn from home. I know.
Right.
I do. I bet that keeps you on track, kind of, though, to have a certain amount of yarn in the.
Hmm.
I'm going to use this in this container, but you have stuff at home
Yeah.
to grab from.
I wish I was more organized than her. I wish I
I
was
think
that
we all
organized.
do. Because I have my yarn behind me, but I have more than that other places. We're not going to talk about that.
And like right now,
Nope.
what? Because earlier I started like after my husband's doctor's appointment, I came home and started like cleaning the house or whatever, and then I had started going through some of my yarn. And Cuppy, you are going to be so proud of me. I finally down to two totes in my basement.
Nice.
compared to the 12 totes I originally had down there.
Oh man, you had 12?
Yeah.
Wow. So there's a reason they're telling you not to go to jail.
And then, like, okay, let me give you a better explanation to it. So, on and off for about 15 years, I was crocheting. Hey, Jamie.
Hey Jamie.
Like, for like on and off for 15 years, I was crocheting. Then, like, I would buy like yarn and yarn and yarn. Then I would stop crocheting for a little bit. Then I picked it back up on and off over the years. And then over time, it accumulated from doing it. And then, hey, Lyrical. And then when around the time COVID happened, I was pretty much like somewhat out of work, but I was like using my savings to like pay rent and bills and stuff like that.
Right.
And then also too, to make extra money to buy yarn, I was babysitting for people that still was working. And that's how I was like getting more yarn and yarn and yarn. And then over time, I was like buying yarn out the behind.
It's just the collecting it too. It's like me with books. I buy books and I'll read them
Mm-hmm.
one day.
And then like after that, over time,
You know.
my stash got so big to the point where I had 12 totes in my basement. In my bedroom alone, I think I have 6 in my bedroom.
How
And
big are they?
then
Like the
no 50-gallon totes. 50-gallon totes that sits up like that comes up to your knees from off the floor.
oh snap! Wait, you said you have 6 of those?
Just in my bedroom alone.
Oh snap!
And then in my kitchen, I have one tote in my kitchen that's halfway cleared out.
Hey, you're working through them, right?
Yes, most of them I gave. Some of the yarn that I had, I gave. That's the reason why I'm only down to what I'm at now, because where I live at down the street is a senior citizens building. It's not like a retiring home, but it's for the like people that age to go to and do stuff there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I noticed that like when I bought the yarn, I thought that I was going to use it, but it was just sitting there collecting dust.
As yarn can do.
So I was like, well, I might as well go ahead because I know my neighbor that lives across the street, 2 houses up, goes there. And she was telling me about one of the programs they have down there for them to do is knit and crochet. So I was like, I got all this yarn that I'm not going to use, so why not donate it to them and give to them? So I wound up giving them about 5.5 totes of yarn that I wasn't going to get used.
Oh, you supplied them for like a while.
Yeah, I gave them like 5.5 totes worth of yarn that I know I wasn't going to use. Because when I bought it, I thought I was going to use it, but I never used it.
Yeah, it's like that.
And like majority of the yarn that I gave them still had receipts to the yarn from when I bought it.
Like you could return it if you wanted.
Yeah, but I'm like, it was already over the 60 days
Oh yeah.
where I bought it at. So I was like, forget, I'm just going to donate it to them, and I know they're going to use it.
Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they have their own little clubs and stuff. Oh man.
So now the yarn that I do have now is the yarn that I'm going to use.
For sure. For sure.
And the new, because
Gotta,
I try
gotta
to
stick
like
to it, man.
rotate. I try to rotate my yarn throughout my house because like whatever I had in my basement came upstairs in my yarn room.
Does anyone ever tell you something like, Can you move this yarn, please? Because I get that all the time here.
Yes, I do. And I tell him you can politely get out my house. If you don't like it, you can get out my house.
I had a hassle putting this here because I came back the next day. I was doing all this ball winding and whatnot,
Yeah.
right? I come back, all my yarn is in a bag. I'm like, what did you do? It's
Mhm.
all mixed together. I'm like, I'm
And
about
like,
to,
girl, and like right now,
to hit someone
that
here.
I have yarn pretty much everywhere. If I show you my floor right now,
Is it yarny?
girl,
Cushiony even?
pretty much. If you see my floor right now, from where I'm sitting at in my chair over,
I believe you.
it's bad.
I believe you.
And then where my TV is directly in front of me, I got yarn behind the TV that's still in bags that I
I
still got
was
to go
cleaning under the couch yesterday and I found some yarn and a sewing needle I was looking for. I was like, oh, thank God.
and I was like, oh my goodness. I still got yarn behind my TV
Oh,
that I still have to sort through. Just in this corner here, over this way, because that's where I keep all my Ogo cakes at,
oh, goes. I haven't gotten any of those yet. I'm so looking
girl.
forward to
But
that.
what I'm counting just in this corner alone, just from Ogos, one, two, give me about like 30 seconds so I can count. Because that's where I keep all my Ogos at. Like all my other yarn goes in like totes, but I keep my Ogos like in one spot so I can keep up with them.
Oh, man. I still haven't been to Joann's to do all that. Like,
I got 45 Ogos.
45 of
Yep,
varying colors.
colors.
I just said 45 and I didn't do any shock face or nothing. 45? Yeah, that sounds right.
Right.
Oh my God. Don't go to Joanne. Stop this. But you're going to do it if you want to do it. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Because the main reason why I'm going up there is because like I have some retro yarn and the project that I want to do with it.
you said you wanted to make like a or a, did you, did she, is she, are you
I'm
there?
here. My internet
Okay.
just
Okay.
went up for 30
Okay.
seconds.
Oh my God.
It does
Don't
that
leave
from
me here alone. What are you doing?
my internet does that from time to time. It'll go out for like 30 seconds and come back.
I was like panicking a little, like 30 seconds of a heart attack. What happened?
Right.
But you said you had a project for the retro. Wasn't it the no, the bathing
Now
suit
that
project?
the bathing suit is a different project
All right.
with different yarn.
Those you showed some of it like
Where it
a
go?
while back.
Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got a little. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ah,
Wait a minute. Okay, I found it. Hold on.
my goodness, shirt. Give me
Uh,
scorched. What's the scorched earth challenge? No, you would be okay, Crystal. What did I? What? Oh, I would be okay. Like if she were to disappear, and then I would have to hold the fort down and
this is
do a
what
dance
he wants
montage.
me to do with the bathing suit.
Mm-hmm.
One for top and one for bottom.
That is gonna look cute. You're gonna do it, right? That's gonna look cute.
Oh,
Making like a bathing suit top isn't that hard either. You just
uh,
chain up and
baby,
then
I'm top heavy.
well yeah, no, me too. So it's gonna take a minute, I know. But it's still gonna look nice.
And this is like what he wanted me to use, one for the bottom and one for the top. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to or not.
Private time bathing suit.
And I'm going to throw it right back over on the floor until I get back to it.
Is it's oh, okay, so
Mm.
The Scorched Earth Challenge. It's where you use all your yarn until it's gone without buying yarn during the challenge.
Uh-uh.
Oh yeah,
Jamie, I love
I would
you.
totally do that.
You
And
know
then
how hard it is for me not to buy yarn?
I would love to do that though.
I'm sorry, Miss Jamie. You know how hard it is for me to start something and then make a promise I can't do it?
Yeah, you don't want to like say you're gonna do something and then not do it. Like I did. I was like, yeah, totally.
And that's me right now. Like right now, because like I said, my husband has me on a yarn diet a month,
Lights, yarn lights.
and I'm like, this is my one time to go while everything is on clearance.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And with me
Mhm.
having coupons too, the first
Mhm.
one is 25 to 50% off, and then the second one is 10% off your purchase. Like doesn't matter what I can go up there and you buy one skein and I can use the 25% off. It's 25% off of each.
The total without regular price and clearance price.
Girl, I'm telling you.
Release. My hands were like this. Like release your hands.
Like doesn't like it's 25%. Doesn't matter if it's clearance or full price, you get 25% off of each one.
Yes, I said I was
And
going
then
to.
the 10 and then on top of that the 10% off your entire entitled purchase too.
Start breathing funny.
So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and use that.
This is why we need to get you a community tab. Let's throw up these coupons. Let's throw these coupons.
And both coupons is digital.
Mm.
Where the only thing I gotta do is pull out my phone and you can scan each one.
Doot, doot. Yeah, Joanne's is nice. They let you stack coupons. Like other places, Michael's, they let you do if you have a 10 or a 20. They
Mm-hmm.
do let you stack. They let you stack, but at other places they don't let you stack. Like Hobby Lobby and Michael's, they won't let
Yeah.
you stack. They'll let you do a 10, a 20, a 30, a 40 from
Mm-hmm.
competitors, but they won't let you stack like Joanne's. Joanne's like, yeah, you can give us all your 50% coupons at one time.
Yes.
They don't care. They don't like making money. No, I'm just kidding. They do. But
And like with Joanne's is like where I work at. Here's my job.
you
Here's
work at Joanne's?
and that's how close I live to Joanne's. Like, work at Joanne's. Like here's my job. Here's
You
Joanne's
work
2 blocks
next
up
to
the street.
Joanne. Girl. The heart of temptation.
Yes.
Wow.
Like
Mm.
sometimes when I be at break, like say if I'm at work, I normally never take a break. But if I do take a break and I get that email that morning talking about
Yeah, I
there's
have text messages from Joanne.
like
We're
girl,
on text message basis.
right, and I don't blame you, Cuppy. And I'm like, that's how far. I mean, close that I can go to Joanne's. Mm-hmm. And like some of it, like it'll be like sometimes I'll be like, what the hell? And I
I
love buying new yarn. And right now, everything's on clearance right now, from their summer yarn to their fall yarn and Christmas yarn, because that right now they're about to get rid of their summer yarn there next week. So
yes.
that's the reason why I'm trying to collect some of their yarn. I never buy summer yarn if it's full price.
No.
That's the reason why like I go towards around this time to get some of their summer yarn. And then the same week their summer yarn goes on sale is the same week that they get their fall and Christmas colors in. And that week they have everything on sale before it goes back. to regular
You
price.
know the schedules of their yarn sales.
Yes, I
That's
do.
pretty funny.
Yes, I do. I ain't stupid. Yes, I do. The yarn sale, they have all
Give
three
me one
on
second.
clearance that same week. And then they will get rid of all their summer yarn and have nothing but fall and Christmas yarns. And then it goes back to regular price until the spring. But if they notice a certain
Whoa,
yarn,
sorry about that.
you're fine. And I noticed that if a certain yarn ain't selling as well, that they
Thank
will put
you.
that yarn on clearance.
Hmm.
And then they notice that that
If
particular
I'm
yarn go
talking,
on clearance, that they'll keep all that yarn on there until it sells out.
they
So
let you stack
yes.
same company. Who's the same company? Jamie said they let you stack coupons, but they're the same company. Are Joanne's and Hobby Lobby the same company?
Mm-mm.
Hobby Lobby and Michaels?
Mm.
No.
I know all
I really
three
want
get their
you
yarn from
to.
the same, like different manufacturers, but I'm not too sure about that because I know Michaels and Hobby Lobby and Joann's do have like some of the same yarn, but they also from time to time they do have different yards at each one that they like. Say my Hobby Lobby have a particular yarn, and Michaels and Joann's don't have it. It's the same thing with Joann's and like Michaels that they all pretty much have the same yarn, but
Yeah.
also too, each one also have a certain yarn that the other one don't. The other two
Hmm.
don't have.
I find that Hobby Lobby yarn, for me, is more, higher, whatever, because they
Mm-hmm.
just have random like stuff they don't have everywhere else.
But
But I
also
don't know.
to think about it, all depends on where you live at too. Because like I have
Hmm.
a friend that lives in Tennessee. She has a Joann's down there too, but she don't have her store doesn't sell retro yarn down there at all. They do not have. She was telling me like they do not sell retro yarn down there at all.
Mm-mm-mm. The retro yarn is like the red heart, the stripies with the colors, right?
Yes.
Like the one you just held up a while ago.
No, that is called. It's by Red Heart.
That's like a, I don't know.
It's called Polo. The name of the yarn is called Polo, but retro is okay. It's still in the tote.
If I worked next, I know you guys talked about this, but if I worked next to a Hobby Lobby, worked with a paycheck and money,
This is retro.
it would be bad for me. Oh yeah, okay. Retro is the one that was made famous by the knitting machine. Retro
Yeah,
yarn. Oh yeah, that stuff gets sold out really fast too because of
because
the.
like I had to call up there this morning and ask them to hold six of them for me before they sold out. Hi, baby. How you doing? You so cute. See, Crystal, I'm hooking your son up with my niece.
He's trying to show me something. Arranged marriage.
Yeah. It's like let me quit. I'll get in trouble for that.
You're
Let me.
good.
I'll get into a lot of trouble for doing that. This is America. That's the only thing I can say. This is America. Ah,
He's trying to show me something he recorded. He's like, look at this.
you're right.
Okay.
I gotta put my charger in.
Your phone.
No, to my computer. Because when
Mm.
I first started, it was like somewhat halfway charged.
Yeah, I try not to keep my stuff plugged in either. Because it kills the battery
That's the
over
reason why
time.
I don't do it.
It's the same with my phone. I'm not overcharging my lithium battery because well,
Yeah.
it ruins your battery. I just smacked myself in the face with my charger. Thanks, charger.
Because I don't plug it in now, it's going to die on me. And I don't even want that to happen.
Yeah, don't do that because then I will be here alone.
I do know how to transfer over to my phone.
Yeah, right. You said Cuppy taught you how to do that.
If it wasn't for Cuppy, I would have never knew how to transfer from my computer to my phone.
Tech savvy.
Because she was one who taught me how to do that. When I first started a couple months back, and Cuppy was like one of my big, like, Cuppy, like, if it wasn't for her, that a lot that I know now, that how to do certain things, I would have never knew how to, like, if like my computer dies or my if my power goes out, she showed me how to transfer from from my computer to my phone.
So you just like, do you log into StreamYard with your stuff logged in, or?
Like, only thing I have to do is that as long as I have like a time frame to get over there,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it'll cut
and,
out
and where,
after
like,
a
as
certain.
long as I get in there right away, I can just pull it up from my phone and enter and hit enter studio.
And it'll enter to the same
Yes,
broadcast.
it will enter out. It automatically pops up.
Yeah, no, that's really nifty because sometimes it's just life happens. Like,
Mhm.
what can you do?
And I'm
I'm
like,
not
if it
sick.
wasn't for her, I swear I would have never figured out how to switch over from my computer to my phone.
Yeah, I've never used StreamYard on my phone, but I'm gonna try it one of these days. I always thought StreamYard had an app, but nope. I would have liked an app. But you can't have everything.
Because according to her, that you can, as long as you have any like kind of device like that have internet access or whatever, and like say if my computer dies now and my internet is still on, I can switch over from my phone to my phone, a tablet, or to another computer within a matter of minutes.
Way to go, StreamYard. Because if it happened to you on the YouTube side where you were live and it died, I
It will
won.
still keep running,
Yeah,
but you can't access it from nowhere else. But with StreamYard, you can still do it with StreamYard.
yeah. I mean, I heard YouTube is coming out with a panel like this.
I heard about that too.
It's in the works, but I wonder how. Because YouTube has a lot of issues with connectivity and lives and stuff.
Hmm.
So I'm like,
And that is true.
like, get it together, you guys. Should we be saying this on YouTube? I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's one
YouTube,
good
give
thing.
me
Like I
feedback.
do. One good thing I do like about StreamYard is that like I can say my lives to 18 and older, because half the time I never know what the heck is what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, or what comes out of anyone's mouth at all. Like, it could be. Now what? What has connection problems? YouTube. YouTube has connection problems. Cough.
And that's true, Cuffy. It is kind of hard to type on your phone because, like, about a couple of weeks ago, I was having issues with my computer, and I had to use my phone to do my lives. And I tried to, hey, Shelly. to
Hi,
type
Shelly.
something in my live to share the link or whatever. I think I was trying to share the link or something, and somehow I kicked myself out trying to type.
Yeah, I don't like typing on my phone when I'm in lives because you want to tag people.
Yeah.
Fast tagging people is easier on the computer than
Mhm.
it is on you know, on a phone.
And it's like, what the hell? And if I tried to like go try to share somebody's link on my phone at the time, I couldn't do it to the point where whoever was my moderators, I that was still in chat, I had to ask them to do it for me because I couldn't.
Yeah, yeah.
But now since my computer is working, I can still do links from my phone.
I feel like this is something YouTube needs to work on now
Mm-hmm.
because this is it's a little hard.
And it's like,
Make it a little easier for us. I mean, they have a completely separate studio for editing and YouTube, but it doesn't work as well either.
yep.
It's better on the computer, like with fixing all those issues.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world? Ugh.
And I'm like, dude,
Oh,
hey,
it's
Bree.
hi. Yeah, doing lives on your phone straight up from YouTube. Have you ever done a live straight from YouTube on your phone, or can you do
No,
that?
I can do it from my phone from YouTube, but a lot of people that I know that and talk to said they was having like issues from doing it through YouTube.
I've heard that too. It
So
doesn't
I
like
was
with
like, no, I would just stick to StreamYard, and at least I know StreamYard. I don't have any issues.
right, and that's StreamYard changed the game. They did something YouTube shouldn't.
You're right.
Damn, that's like harsh, but it happened.
Like so many people had told me about the YouTube doing lives and stuff.
Like, listen, like, not that you weren't, but YouTube missed out on something not doing the panel straight away because they
Uh-huh.
could have been having people pay for it.
Yep.
Streamers that like people pay for streamer, you pay for stream. Well, I could see because you have the background and the logo's gone, but they missed out on an opportunity. Missed opportunity. If you're over 1K subs, you can do it, but if you're under 1K, only your subs can you. What do you mean by that?
I think she's trying to say is that if you have over 1K, you can have a panel.
Mm.
Under, you pretty much can't do it unless you have subs. That's what I'm assuming that she's trying to say, but I could be wrong.
Ooh, you're filling the truck? Okay, so discussing, Racine says that we're at the truck stop getting fuel, so I will see the rest on the replay. Have a nice afternoon and talk to you later.
Thank you, Ray. See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
But
I love
going,
you, Miss Racine.
I didn't even know about the. Well, I'm at like a two. I don't know. I'm at a number that's under 1,000.
Girl, you ain't the only one.
So yeah, so it's
I
like
will say
I
I
didn't
went
know
to your
that.
channel the other day. You got more than mine, more than me.
Let me Hey, you got some subscribers recently though. Because I
Yeah,
remember like 2 days ago or so, last you had like 116, 120, one something. You got like 15 subscribers in the last uh week or so.
because last time I checked last week, it was like 130 something. This
Yeah,
one
130.
now this week is like almost 150.
I think it's just good to grow organically because people know you. It's not like you're racing for anything.
Yeah.
So it's like people get to know you, they either like you and they stick around or they don't and they leave, and that's okay.
Like I always said when I first started this, months ago. I enjoy talking to pretty much everyone. Okay,
Technically.
Racing. Like when I first started doing this months ago, I really wasn't worried about the subscribers or anything. It was just me doing sharing with people something I love doing and wanted to share what I love doing.
Yeah.
And whoever wants to like subscribe or not, that's up to them. I'm not forcing nobody. I'm just sharing what I love to do, and I don't really, me personally, I do like
What's
you notice that we pretty much talk about anything and everything
yeah,
cooking and talking about
casual
porn.
environment.
So it's just something that I wanted to do with everybody.
Hmm.
Because at first, when I first started, I ain't gonna lie, I was really nervous coming up here.
It's not, you know,
Like I'm not lying, and we're like prior to this, I'm always been like a very outspoken person, always. But when it comes to like a group of people that don't know,
yeah. I
like
have to get
nothing
to know
wrong from
people
being in
before I.
every like talking to other people in everybody else's lives. That was one thing because I hid behind the chat.
Yep, yep. I know what
I
you mean.
literally hid behind the chat. That's one
Very
thing.
comfy there.
And then
So as
I
I
was,
say, your chat moved a little, and yes. Hi, Crystal.
hey Crystal,
I wanted to. I was looking at it like, I gotta say hi.
girl. Oh, Miss Jess. Those earrings that I seen a while back, gorgeous.
But yeah, no, agree. Like, it's so much easier just hiding behind the keyboard and
Hmm.
just chatting with people. And it's scary just coming up and being vulnerable and talking. You don't
And
know
like,
what's gonna happen.
mm, and like now it's just like I got comfortable because like majority of the people that's here already knew. But it was
Yeah,
just like, okay, what should I talk about? What should I say? And then like at first in the beginning, it was just like, "You're welcome, Miss Jess," and it's just like, what the heck? And then like after a while, even though it's pretty much from cooking and yarning, but at the same time, I just didn't want people to feel that that's all we want to talk about. Like, yes, it is yarn and cooking and stuff like that, but I didn't want people to think that's all we want to talk about. Like, sometimes things happen in people's lives, if that
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
So,
But also, like, your channel, it's gonna be a reflection of your life and stuff. It's like you can't pretend to be someone you're not. It's not
yeah.
sustainable. Like, you're not gonna put up a facade every time you come on. Like, hi guys, I'm excited to be. No, sometimes stuff happens.
Mm-hmm. But there will be times where I'll be doing my live irritated as ever, but it's like it's hard to like for me to show it and stuff like that. But I just don't want people to be uncomfortable. I don't
Yeah,
want no one to
yeah.
feel uncomfortable being here.
Jamie made me giggle. That's
So,
the
like that's
point
another
of
reason why
introduction.
I don't really mind talking about like different things.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and then you got other things occupying your mind too, other than
Yeah.
crochet and yarn and, you
And
know.
then sometimes somebody might,
Okay.
oh, you're fine, Jamie. And then sometimes like whoever
I know,
somebody
I
might be
know.
having life issues where they want to like talk about like get something off their chest.
No, Jamie, what you said made me laugh. So it's totally, I mean, it's not wrong. Oh, hmm. You know?
Yeah, and it's just like you never know what a person might be going through. And sometimes they need the support. So as always, I'm here. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to come on tonight to make dinner.
Man, it can't help with your watch. It can help you with your watch hours.
The watch hours I'm not really worried about. Because I don't know if I wanted to come on for dinner, to do another live for dinner or what.
Do you, I mean, sometimes you do two lives in a day, right? Like,
I only do
so,
one a day.
well, then this would be a sometimes if you did.
Because if I do come on tonight, I don't know because I'm like,
Dude,
because I don't know if I want to come on tonight or not. I'm still debating.
Jamie's having a crisis. No, you're not making anyone feel bad. I mean, I personally don't feel
Uh,
bad.
Jamie,
You're over
don't
here apologizing.
don't apologize. You're not making nobody feel bad, girl.
Nothing happened. It's okay.
Girl.
It was funny and truth. I mean, you'd be surprised how many people just watch you to lurk and judge you and then comment on you out of pocket and then don't know anything. Like, I have so many dislikes on some videos and I don't even like know where these came from. You know what I mean? Like, whoa,
Oh, Miss Jamie,
what's this?
nothing. You did not do nothing wrong over here. So please don't feel offended.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You can't be obsessing over what people think of you because then
Mm,
you won't do anything. You will not do anything if you obsess over what people think all the
yes.
time. It's not gonna help you.
Hmm. I love going to because like while I be sometimes when I have to do a mid shift, I'll be right over on Miss Jamie's live in the morning between her and Cynthia. And man, I'll be straight over there.
I think this is the first time I'm seeing Jamie in chat though. Well, maybe not, but maybe.
Oh,
Maybe
I watch Miss
yes.
Jamie like almost every morning when I can. But it will be days that I'm on my way to work and be over there at her live, or if I'm on my lunch break.
It killed me yesterday. It was a yesterday your boss came up and like you're like, "Yeah, I watch you sometimes while I'm at work." And then your boss is there and I was like,
Oh, girl, hell yeah!
"Ah."
Girl, my boss knows what's up.
No, she knows, but I thought it was so funny. I was like, that's just the kind of awesome boss you need though. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, sometimes you take a break with your eyes, just
Mm-hmm.
listening too.
Yeah, girl. Like I be like, especially like early morning. Girl, don't be playing with me.
Early morning.
Oh yeah, early morning. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I woke up early today to a notification that OM Granny's girl was on, and I was like, okay, sure, hello, yawn.
And where
So
was
bad.
I at? When she came on, I was at my husband's doctor's appointment this morning. When she came on, and I didn't come in until later on in the live.
It was early. She came in early. I was like, oh man, because
On
I woke up at 8 and she was already like 2 hours in. So
on Mondays,
yeah,
because that we are like U.S. time.
though.
I don't know if you Eastern or Central.
Me, I'm Central, so
Hey,
I'm an
hold
hour
that
ahead
thought.
of
Hold
you
on. My son's calling me again.
for sure. Well, I was gonna say, congratulations on 81. It's getting there. 81 subscriptions. That's crazy. It's happening fast. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, I have so many video ideas for you. It's not even funny if I could share them. First of all, you got to show people that yarn stash. That would be like a viral video right there. Just saying. I can't move the chat thing, so I'm just reading. Like your cooking things. Here's a idea, and I've been talking or like thinking about this. You can cheese your views by doing really good short content videos on YouTube because they do count at your watch hours. I've noticed they count. If you do a 5 second video and a 5 second video, bam, 5 seconds, people can pay attention for 5 seconds at least. That's thousands and thousands of views, just 5 seconds on accident by scrolling through it. And it works. Like I did a few 5 second videos um over the last few like days, like a week I've been doing it, and I've gotten eight close to 8,000 extra views on my channel about page. They do count. I mean, I could show you the uh if I show you the analytics, they count towards your watch hours. I think they don't count when they reach a certain tier, but they do count in the beginning. Because I've gotten my heaviest, yes, and the way Crystal, the way you could do it is like you're doing really fast, short content when you're showing your cooking. Just show the ingredients really fast. Like this is what I like in the air. 1 can of this, 2 cans of this, some of this, that. Show yourself throwing it in the crock pot. Later on, when you come back, show yourself with a bowl of it or whatever you're making. Girl, immediately, immediate. People can pay attention to 5, 7, 10 second videos immediately. Yeah, we gotta help each other grow. You know, it's like, or even a good way to show off your yarn stash. Have you heard that the audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the one that's counting? Yarn, 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 yarn. That's we, you know, all this. I have so many ideas. I just can't do them all. It sucks having that many ideas and just no. Hi, me, Jane. Hi, hi. It's definitely an attention span. It's a testament to our short attention span. That was a tongue twister. A testament to our yup. I, with practice, you can totally get the tech skills. Yeah, I know, Jane. You were talking about that one video that went viral about how how you died, and it got so many watch hours. It's just a short. With shorts, you got almost 1,000 hours of watch time. You guys, you gotta start making short video content for reels. Talking about reels, for reels, you can, if you have an Instagram, you can recycle reels too. I recycled a reel I'm recycling my reels now, and they're doing pretty well. Because on Instagram, it's nice and all, but you don't get watch hours on Instagram. All you get are like hearts and likes and stuff, and you can't really monetize hearts and likes. But on YouTube, you can monetize your watch hours. Hi, Mary. Y'all gotta if you're a content creator, start making those start making those shorts. People have no attention spans, and YouTube is
I'm back.
hi. I was
Sorry,
holding the
I
fort
thought it
down.
was my son, but it was originally my son's school.
Oh, okay.
But what
All
did I miss? I gotta go back.
basically, I was telling people about short videos because I recently started throwing shorts onto my channel, and I've been getting really good watch hours and good views,
Yeah,
and that view count goes onto your page as like, I would say, a trophy. But yeah, we're talking about short videos, and the short videos, man, I need to pull my analytics up, but I
yeah.
can't share my screen. Probably we talk about this, right?
I can somewhat share my screen, but I'm gonna have to need something from you in order to do it.
I could just speak them. And with shorts, it's like how I view shorts is they're little commercials for your channel, right?
Yeah,
And you can also get subscribers with your shorts, because Crystal was talking about, you kind of missed it. Crystal hit 81 subscribers.
good.
Yeah. And so she's slowly adding content, which is amazing, keeping going and
That's
stuff.
true.
But like I was telling her, if she were to do a short video about cooking, just showing the ingredients, like one, two, look at all the different ways to do it, and
Yeah,
then skip to putting it in the crock pot, skip to how many hours you cooked it, skip
yeah.
to you eating it, done deal. People will be like, and if it's really short, the shorter the better,
Mm-hmm.
because people have no attention spans.
That's true.
So play on that. Just, and then you could link people back to your channel
You're
with
right.
a full tutorial on how you cooked what you made. That way you can recycle that content. You know what I mean? So you have
Yeah,
the video, you're recycling it, but you're also throwing people back to your page to get a more in-depth understanding of what you did. Like,
yeah.
that would be really good. Just keep it. Hi,
True.
Mary. Hi, Mary. I say hi. But yeah, I mean, and those hours do count toward your watch hours. I know there's a myth that it doesn't, but me Jane, where are you? Me Jane said she had 1,000 watch hours from just doing short videos,
Yeah.
which is like, whoa.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
just
whoa, whoa, whoa,
oh, here we
whoa.
go. I
Hold
forgot
on.
how to do share my screen.
What was I
Oh,
gonna say?
wait a minute.
You should stop sharing your screen until you're ready to share your screen, man.
Wait a
Don't
minute.
want any
I had to
mistakes
pull up something
happening.
and I forgot what the hell I was pulling up.
Your watch out, but don't be showing everybody your watch out. In
And I went to
case.
go look up, went to go pull up something and forgot what the hell I was pulling up. So I'm just gonna remove for right now until I figure out what the hell I was trying to
Yeah,
pull up.
you got to be careful. Um, Here, like the last, I posted a 5-second clip. Top 10 crochet mistakes, number 8, losing your stitch
Yeah,
markers, and it got 2.5K views, 6 watch hours, and 4 subscribers to my channel. Like, I'm not saying it to brag. I'm saying you guys gotta you gotta do it.
yeah, what was I doing? Oh, wait a minute.
No, you guys just not envy. Envy is not great. Do it. Do it for your. guys.
Me personally, with the watch hours, I really don't care about the watch hours.
Eventually, they're gonna add up, and it's gonna be good for your channel once you get the subscribers to have the watch hours to match the monetization if you're trying to monetize. But I know you want to be more casual and stuff. Like I get that too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take over the
No,
conversation.
you're fine.
I was just holding the fort down, and then it was mentioned somehow. I forget how.
Oh, girl, you're fine, and I appreciate it.
5.5.
I honestly highly appreciate it while I was on the phone with my son's school
No, for sure.
because it was something I wanted to share because that it was this Facebook group that I follow on Facebook that I wanted y'all to see, and I know that y'all would like it from some of the different patterns.
Cuppy lost her dry erase marker. No. Oh, you found it. Okay. Yay.
It's like it's something that like I know y'all would like, so I was like, well, let me go ahead and try to share it real quick.
Crystal said, "We don't need to see your watch history
You're right.
or your search history." My bad.
I ain't trying to pull up my search history shit.
He's like, whoa. Nothing like that. I'm sure. I'm in the mind to be monetized, but I am not looking to be a mega channel.
You're right.
Yeah, no, I see that. It will help supplement my income. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah. That's the dream, right? I mean, I know that getting monetized on YouTube is like, ooh, but it takes a lot of like continual work to even keep up. I've seen and heard. We
There we
love
go.
to.
This is why I wanted to show y'all some of the work that was from this group I follow.
Oh man, that is really pretty. I love what that red heart yarn is doing. Mm.
And it's like
Making
some
you big.
and it's like some of the work on here is like really pretty. This is one of my favorites that I
Ooh.
did the other day.
Ah, that's so cool. It looks like it started out like a tunic, and then they just added the little
Mhm.
pocket in the front with the little sleeves and the
Yes.
and the hoodie. That is so cute. You know how much that would cost in the store?
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's why I scrolled past it.
what is that? Wait, that looks funny. It's probably like I inherited hooks from my grandma. No,
This one.
these teeny tiny ones that would I would totally do a little. I would meme that. That looks like a meme. Like they're judging
Yes.
the fat hook. How dare you judge me? Look at that little skinny one. What happened to that?
You're right.
See that? Looks like a wick from a candle
This
nowhere.
one.
Like, what happened to you?
All right.
They
Give me a
focused too much
second,
on
Crystal.
like they.
Because this is like the one group I follow from Facebook.
Oh, what's this? Hold on. What is that? I love that.
All right.
It's so funny. Hold on, I need to laugh. Oh my god. Okay, I'm assuming that's the beginning of like the little
Mittens.
that's so funny.
And like a lot, this is somebody that had posted yesterday
Yeah.
about Christmas stuff.
Well, let's do Halloween first, guys, and then we'll do Chris. Oh, that's pretty.
No, we need to remove this entire thing. How about we build this?
I kind of love the photograph that they have for the like all that yarn and then the. Mm-mm-mm.
You know what? It
And
could be
it's
a
like this is like I wanted to share this with y'all to show y'all what I've been like looking at and getting some of my ideas.
I'm just like watching, and then all of a sudden, my face is in my face. So I was like,
You're
"Whoa!"
right.
My face scared me. But yeah. So my little mini yarn haul from Walmart. I got some of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know this lavande, fleur de lavande.
Girl, don't
It's
ask
just
me
a
to pronounce that.
lavender.
Girl, don't ask me
Lavanda.
to pronounce that.
And this is what it's doing with the corner to corner. It looks like a freaking like a painting. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Ugh, it's so nice.
Girl.
It looks like a poncho I've seen at Walmart. The one that she showed earlier, right?
How are we supposed to make
It's
this
so
face?
nice. Hi, Crystal.
I went out earlier and got had to get cat litter.
Oh, good
I
thing
actually did not get yarn.
I'm proud of you.
I was messing with my son because he was with me.
Girl,
Jamie, our yarn has gotten small. It's down to not even a full shelf wide.
like I
Just
had stopped going to my local Walmart because they.
or
Don't get me wrong, my local Walmart do have a yarn section, but
which one you
I'm
prefer?
tired of seeing the same basic colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly.
Jamie's seen me in her lives in the last few days, but she didn't know who I was.
This is the one you
Oh.
sit down and make the other one face.
Yes. No, mine. Yeah, they've taken just about a quarter of that one wall for the yarn, and is your hooks, needles, cotton, looms, and all the other like needle punch and stuff like that. And that's the notions. And then you have the yarn, and it's
Yeah, and it depends on which Walmart you go to. Like I have four Walmarts in my general area,
I've got one 4 block
and
from me.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
depends on where you go. Like I went to the super one, and I went to the because I did that video on it, and there's so much more yarn at one, and then there's just like a little
Mhm.
in the other. I'm like,
Cool. If
It's the
not,
opposite. It's the opposite for me because my super Walmart doesn't have anything, right?
You know what? We gotta make
you
this.
can wait
But
to
I
check.
go to the one over by my house. They have enough where, like Crystal said, where they have the loom hooks and stuff like that, and a
and
bunch of yarn.
they
But
have enough yarn for a project
yes,
now.
and
I
it's
go.
just strictly to one row, and everything else is just to knit, not knitting but sewing.
Mm-hmm.
They've got like two
Mm-hmm.
full rows of fabric and notions, and then they have a shelf in the middle between those 2 rows that is missing like 8 or 12 foot where they have the cutting table,
Bam! I
Yeah.
and that's got more of. You've got a full and one of those halves that's anything and everything to do with your machines, the machines,
Yep.
needles,
Replacement thing.
scissors, all that. Then you go over to the other side. You
Oh,
have.
and those really cool cutting boards that you lay on the mat. Those things
I have one of those.
with the rolling thingies.
I'm getting one of those.
Yes, those. Get a ruler too if you do a
Right.
yardstick. That way you can guide your hand and make a straight line. Because I would be like this, like wobbly. I'm wobbly. Mm-hmm. That's a nice one. It's see through. You can see what you're actually doing.
Yeah, and it's 18 inches long. So,
Sorry.
hey,
Crystal.
Ashley.
What? Hi, Mater.
Oh,
Yeah, see, he's hiding over there.
oh hi.
What's wrong?
Tummy.
What's wrong, baby? What's wrong?
It's the stomach because I made pot roast yesterday, and it's the fat from the meats is what works his stomach up.
But it could be, in fact, it's the gallbladder too.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things. We're not sure about the rest.
My husband has his gallbladder out, so like I get that. Depends, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad.
It just means that if I'm going to do pot roast, I'm going to take all the fat off. If I do my chili, I have to take all the meat and put it in a strainer with paper towels in it before I put it in the strainer or colander, however you want to do it. And that way, when I flip the meat out, I have to pat the grease off a little bit,
That's true.
and that's fine. It's nothing new. It's just been a minute. I'll get back into it.
You're right.
Yeah, it's just the doctors have not positively said exactly what is wrong with him. So yeah,
Yeah, sometimes my guy
I mean
gets
just
these little tummy aches.
Yeah.
Little tummy aches. Sorry.
a gallbladder cleanse. Um,
Sludge out. That sounds disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Sludge. Well,
yeah, you've got your gallbladder is it helps cleanse the
Bile.
toxins from food and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it's supposed to dump it straight into your colon so that it can go down the toilet. Doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
And that's how come they get irritated and yada yada yada. But that's also what the
True.
when you have a colon cleanse and coconut oil. Yeah, no, that goes in my hand lotions and that's it.
I can't do
Yeah,
coconut oil without it tearing
True.
me up. Wait, what?
But like with my husband, he has like a bunch of severe health issues.
mm-hmm.
Like nothing but health issues. Like this morning we had to go get blood work done.
Ew.
And I'm like, and then his doctor, I'm like this close. This close.
Smack.
Pretty much.
That's what I like about this ruler. It's a little flexible. So if they get out of the way, I just have to stretch and swing, and it'll pop.
And it'll go back and hit them like for a second round. Like,
Right.
Oh, I had one. My mother had one of those growing up. When I was growing up, she actually had her brother make a handle to it. So
That's intense.
that hurt. See,
That's like a type of preparation for discipline that I wish I had in my own business life.
Oh, that reminds me.
You prepared for that, you know what I mean?
I prefer olive oil, but when I cook with oil, it's literally a 32-ounce jar will last me 6 months.
Avocado oil, extra virgin, and
I haven't tried avocado oil.
it's the same as like
True.
every other oil, but it's more expensive for some reason.
Hi, Miss Jane. How you doing, baby?
You gotta kill a lot of
Uh-oh.
Are you okay?
She popped up in her wall.
Did you fall? I'm like,
Things start falling here like timber.
Right.
Yep, gotta grab it.
Sorry about the hair. I can't comb my hair right now.
Right.
You don't have Nightbot going, do you?
Do I have what?
Do I have not bite?
Yes.
Girl, don't give me a lie.
Okay, if you say no, then don't.
I don't
Then no.
think.
Then don't give me a lie.
Okay, Jamie's wanting me to drop my link, so give me a minute. I'm just gonna put my avatar up and listen while I go and do that.
Yeah, you're a mod.
'Cause I do have 2 YouTube
I
open.
gotta double check because don't get me in line because Nightbot works when it wants to, so I don't know.
Oh, you got one of those.
Yeah.
It's hi. I like you. Matt. Oh, never mind. Company's got me. Thank you.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
it
it
says,
works when it wants to.
yeah, it says I like you. Then it says I'm going to bed. 2 seconds later. It's Kelly's Nightbot.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's how my Nightbot is. It's there, but it's not there.
Yeah, that's why I've got mods. I'm gonna have if somebody wants their link drop, but I'm gonna have y'all guys do it because hopefully next year I'm going to get a laptop more like this one
Oh,
because
Let me sit again. Let me sit again. Just kidding. Just
well,
kidding.
it,
I'm joking. I'm kidding. Let's
dropping
go.
stitches.
This one.
You're gonna get a computer.
my Chromebook works for what it is and just the basics. Hi, how you doing? And stuff. But if I want to, I can't copy paste and then put it in the chat. It won't let me.
Yeah, I've heard Chromebooks having issues with StreamYard, but I'm probably wrong about
So I'm trying to do a tutorial. I suck at it. I gotta say the truth. I'm gonna make it anyway, especially with the migraine. I'm yay close. Let me see here.
You're right.
I'm making a little tutorial of this.
Oh, those are adorable.
Definitely Peter.
it. What did
I
you say?
sewed and I sewed so many of
Oh,
them, making different sizes.
a little pumpkin.
Yeah.
Scholars.
Oh
But
yeah, that
Oh
one
yeah.
um, I just thought about to make it just
it's
for kicks and
gorgeous.
giggles. But you know,
Yeah, if it's what you like, then go for it.
well, a lot of people asked for it, so I thought, let me put
Yeah,
it.
I found one on Instagram. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she has a huge Instagram, and she literally does it's half double crochet in the back loop, and
Yeah.
once she's sewn the side together and sewn the tops together, after she stuffed it, she will take the yarn and go from the top to the bottom, pull
Yeah.
it tight, and that'll make the ribbing on it.
Mm.
And then she puts a stick in it. And Jamie had one earlier that on her live this morning that she said is ugly yarn, bad yarn. So
This morning I missed her. I missed Jamie's this morning because I was at the doctor's appointment.
yeah, but it
Um,
was what you do.
normally I watch her in the morning on my like pretty much every morning, but today I did not watch Jamie.
To make the eyes.
Yeah.
I am gonna go watch the replay though later on.
She was asking what you do with rough yarn.
Yeah, with rough yarn. Yeah,
Yeah,
little amiguramis that you're not gonna put on your skin.
yeah, and the old school Red Heart from like 15, 20 years ago. The wind cup.
That starchy stuff.
Yeah, the stuff that you pick it up and you go, am I bleeding yet?
Sandpaper yarn. Like,
I guess I got a. Gosh, I look like Dan. I guess I got Peppy with red heart and all those acrylic yarn back when, because they were so rough, and I used to love to make scarves and hats, either knit or crochet, and you don't want to wear something that feels like a sandpaper.
Yeah, no.
And people say, "Oh, soak it in the mm, conditioner," and I did that, and it softened up a little bit. You get the whole ball, put it in a bucket, and soak it in the conditioner overnight. Then in the morning, you can't wring the darn thing. So Dollar Tree used to sell those big ass hooks, so you get it through the whole yarn, the whole skein,
Skein.
and you hang and take about 3 days to dry. It gets softer
Yeah.
if you have something like that. I don't know if you wanna. It's good if you have two bathrooms because you just let it drip your bathroom gonna smell fantastic. And I because I had a lot of yarn.
Hi, Lillian.
I had a lot of yarn that I used to call dead people yarn. I fill up my. It took over all the space I had in my life. to the point that I gave everything. I gave 90% of my yarn stash away
Yeah.
because the anxiety of having too much yarn and not
Mhm.
enough time, and because it was like somebody passed away, said, "Oh, just take it today." And I opened my door, and there was five humongous boxes of yarn. And
Yeah.
anybody else would be happy, not me. When that happened over and
Yeah.
over and over,
Yeah.
so I used to call it dead people yarn. So
Okay.
when you inherit a lot of dead people yarn, either they were stashed away for a long time and they get dusty and hard. So that's when I start doing the washing, or a person is smoker, or and you're non-smoker and you wanted to take the smell of the smoke away.
Yes.
Um, I'm not saying anything against the smokers. I'm just saying I'm not a non-smoker, so
Yeah.
I wanted to take that away. So you got to soak in the vinegar, then take the vinegar away, then soak it in the thing, and it took me a lot. And then one day, after I did that with tons of yarn, my best friend, there was 102, she passed away. Now that was the mega stash. That was a whole basement and 3 bedroom of yarn since the 30s. And then I had to go to the doctor, so much
Yeah.
anxiety.
Sorry.
And I said, I don't want to, and I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys can agree with me. I don't want to die and leave my yarn, what it was precious to me, behind. Because I sold yarn that was supposed to be $15, $20 back a couple years ago, several years ago, when I did the garage
Yeah.
sale and my friend died. Um, and I sold for 15 cents, for $1, but was
Hey, Piggy, you want to
expensive. And
take
I said, I don't want to have so much yarn that I'm not going to enjoy. So what I did, I gave all the dead people yarn away, and I just kept up to today. I have 4 totes. If
Yeah.
it doesn't fit another totes, it's not going to be in my house, going to go away. For me, this is for me. I think the excess of yarn
Mhm.
brings me a lot of anxiety because especially when it was not mine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been given yarn and I've bought quite a bit of yarn. I bought some at Hobby Lobby on their clearance this year. And sorry, I'm bouncing around. Get that
Oh
up.
yeah.
I
Hobby
don't
Lobby
bless you.
clearance is really low. 75% off.
Yeah, and they start in June, and normally goes, depending on where you're at, it goes from June until 1st of November, and they rotate it around.
You know,
Yeah.
even okay, I went on a yarn diet for 10 years. No yarn, because I had a lot of yarn that I purchased too. I
Hmm.
3 years
know.
not
And
buying yarn.
then I met Ursula. Then
I
we
can't.
the whole dead people yarn and the whole joke about the dead people yarn and blah 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 came about. And now I go to the clearance, but you wouldn't be shocked that I just leave that place with one bag. One bag. This year I went there. I went with walked in and I left with one bag, and everybody around me with carts full, and I'm with one bag of yarn. I just and then this lady on the line in the line that was waiting, she said, "That's all you're gonna get?" I said, "That's all I need." And she said, "Well, it's so cheap." I said, everybody rushed to get the cheap yarn, and that's my mentality. And I'm not saying that whoever does is wrong, because if you have a channel and you want to go with giveaway, perfect. If you work knitting and crocheting for a living, perfect. But if you just want to buy the yarn just because it's cheap and enough for the joy of gonna make something, you don't even have a
Hmm.
plan, to me myself, I can't not do that because I'll go mad. So I explained to her what happened to my friend, that died at 102 with gazillion of yarn. And I told her, no, I have plans to make houses
Hmm.
and cats with them, and I don't need any more than that. And she was like shocked. But
Hmm.
but I can't imagine that everybody runs to get the cheaper yarn, and then they come with a newer yarn, and you want to have the new yarn because it's new, it's cool, and everybody loves it. But
Mhm.
your house is full of the old yarn. So that's another thing why I don't buy so much of the old yarn when it goes on sale on clearance, because I wanted to bring the new yarn that everybody is new for everybody that is fun. I so I'm very careful with the clearance. It's
Yeah.
very
I
dangerous. It's
love
very
clearance yarn.
Oh yeah.
There's
Yeah.
nothing
See,
better.
I
um,
love
I
clearance.
buy when I do the Hobby Lobby clearance. I get there. I love this yarn, but
Mhm.
when I do that, if it's on clearance, I go for the colors.
yes.
If they only have two skeins, that's a hat and scarf set. If they have three, that's a baby blanket. That's it.
Yeah.
If Urban Chick is a line of Hobby Lobby I had not tried, and I was going to try it, but somebody else was working with a project and they happened to connect with me. I had the exact color they were working with. Okay, you want it? Fine. I'm going to sell it to you for the price of the yarn, which was on the sticker. You added up times the amount of balls I had, charged them $5 for shipping. That was it. I
Yeah.
don't care if you're in Alaska, if you're in Canada, or you're in Ireland in the UK. Now,
Right.
overseas, I'm going to charge you $10 in shipping. If you're in Canada, I'm still going to charge you 5. You know,
See you later,
if
Lillian.
it has to cross an ocean, you're getting $10 shipping.
True. I tell you, I'm not sure. I've been through that period that I liked to buy yarn so much. That was insane. That's what woke up and dreamed, and went to bed, dreamed about, woke up. And I learned that there's
Hey,
two
Dad.
hobbies. Actually, there's
Hey, Zach.
crocheting and knitting, and
Hi.
acquiring yarn is two different hobbies.
Just like me and buying books and reading are two
Mhm.
different hobbies. I'm
Yes,
Yep.
buying
having
patterns.
the
I'm not
yarn
doing
is a
that.
hobby. Using
Buying
it is
yarn is a
I was
another
hobby.
hobby.
thinking about that earlier too.
What were you
Collecting
using?
yarn is a hobby. Crocheting is another one.
Yeah,
I
knitting.
do love it. But something that I did in the beginning when I started on my yarn diet, and it was the first year was very hard. Then after that was easy. And I used to go and grab the yarn. Let's say I grab the yarn,
Grab
put
it.
it on the cart.
Hey,
Grab it. Like,
Becky.
what's going
You
on
would
here?
be shocked. I don't sniff and I don't put it on my face. Eh, Everything has to come to my house almost Lysol it because I don't have autoimmune. My autoimmune and nothing is about the same. So
Hmm.
if everybody sneeze and everybody do that, and then somebody who has autoimmune go over there and do that, we can get sick. But
Yeah.
I used to put it in the cart and go, like if I go to Walmart, get the yarn, put it on the cart, do my rest of my
Hey,
whatever.
Zach.
Then before I start paying, I went and put back. So I have the yarn for whatever amount of length I had out in the store. While I was in the store was mine, was in my cart. Then I didn't bring it home. So I had to, and it was very, very hard. And then I started looking at yarn differently. It's just yarn. To me, is not now I want the quality, not the quantity, and
Right.
I wanted to, and I'm not in a hurry to finish a project. Um, it causes me anxiety to be in a hurry. I make projects, and if somebody wants to purchase, fine. If they want in black, tough. I'm not gonna make it in black. Nobody, you see a painting. Nobody goes look at that painting and say, can you do another one in yellow? I don't like this color. That no, you buy the painting as the artist painted,
Yep.
right?
Mhm.
Yep, made
This
for
is the
sale.
sculpture. That's the sculpture. They are
Hi,
not going
Tina.
to change anything. So when I make a hat, when I make a shawl, if you like it and you want to purchase, purchase as is. I'm not going to make it in
Yep.
black.
All
And if
right.
somebody insists, I say I triple the price, then they give up.
True.
Because it's just like, how rude of you.
It's
So are you
shawl.
guys like that too? When if you sell
Oh yeah.
or if you want to donate or give, because sometimes you give to somebody and they go, can you make it in black? I said, yes, I
Right.
can. Why? No,
You
I
you
won't.
you want black? I'm charging you 5 times what I would regularly.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's so hard to make things in black. It's so hard
Right.
to see.
Well,
the
I have a
stitch.
light right up above me in the craft room, and I have a neck light. It's still a plain pain in the patooski.
Well, see,
That's
I
true.
do by feelings. Majority of my crochet I do by the feeling, because after I went blind the last time, I still can't. I sometimes I actually use two, three dots. This is a reading, is a trifocal reading glasses. So it's just like it's so much harder. The black is near impossible to see unless you're
Hmm.
crocheting in the daylight outside and you can see. But then with you add the migraine, I love those too. Have you seen the other ones? They have my
So
friend Paola,
I
she gave me
have
that.
those two. The one you can recharge, but I can't find it right now.
I actually don't have those.
I have a good friend of mine. When I was blind, she drove me everywhere in Dallas. She used to take me to all my appointments. And believe me, I had tons of appointments. And she really just liked black. For her, I did. And then she came with those things and she said, oh, look, now you can do it. You can see. I was like,
Hmm.
I'm working
you
with
know,
black as we
You
speak.
can. Oh
she
wow! Yeah, you
wants,
are.
Yeah,
you
but
know what
you
she
also
wants?
have light coming in directly over your shoulder on your project.
Yeah,
But now,
Yes,
that is
she
when
becoming
is.
I'm
hard.
downstairs working on my stuff, it's hard as hell to see. I have to sit like directly underneath the light in order to work. I don't have a problem working with black. A lot of people have issues with black, but I don't have no issues with the lighting at all.
Well, I've been blind 3 times, so I had 5 surgery in my eyes the last time to
Mm.
get regain my vision. So black can be a pain depending on the lighting. I need to. So it's just like
Yeah, it
it's
can
just
be.
weird.
So
It can
sometimes
be.
it's easy to work with, sometimes it isn't. And I mean, I know people that they're literally sitting in a white room, white couch. There's like 2 or 3 lights up above them, and all they are doing is single strand black yarn, and they cannot do it.
True.
Too much contrast.
And but
We
I need light.
I have been this, for instance, this best friend of mine, one of my best friends.
Yeah.
She loves black. So we compromise. I said it's really hard for me to see. She settled for, how you say, graphite, or
Graphite,
maybe,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, just a
because
really
it's
dark gray.
almost black, but it's still gray, and that makes a big difference on your vision.
Mm-hmm.
And her dream, she said, if you ever made it for me, I would die. I would open the package and just die. And I would be paired with, she said, she wants that shawl, Lost Souls shawl.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
She's a
yeah.
little dark. She's a little dark kind of person. She loves skulls. I was like, oh, that in black. And she said, that in black would be perfect. I said, that in black would be insane. I think that should be in the color of bone. You know, that's how it would pop the best. If
I
you were if you were in black and you use that black, you're not gonna see the details.
well, Hobby, the yarn company out of Denver, they have these cakes that they're a
Yeah.
color in the middle out to either black or like navy blue.
Like the
Mhm.
ombre.
No, it's not an ombre. It's something else. But it's the twister cakes, I think.
Yeah.
I've got one with orange, one with blue, or yeah, a dark blue into a navy. I've got a purple, and I've got a dark green.
Yeah.
The orange is going to be the Lost Soul shawl, but it's not going to be this year.
True.
I'm not even sure if it'll be next year because that's a 2-weight yarn. It is thin.
The yarn I would like in the orange, like those cakes, I would like to have an orange that goes to yellow or a yellow that goes to orange or something like that. I would love to have that. I never saw one for sale, but then I already got you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. I don't even enter, don't even put my name for giveaways because I am that lucky and I would win.
Mhm.
And
No,
my friend said, just put your name and send it to me, Jane.
you said
Send
it
it
gives you
to me.
anxiety to have too much yarn, so you don't want it to come in if it's gonna give you anxiety.
But I do want that orange and yellow
Yeah.
so bad. I see somebody, I have no idea who makes, if it's Hobie or Hobium. It's just
I like
that's
that.
beautiful. I love the colors.
Like that.
This is the mandala sparkle, and it is Hercules. I
Hercules.
was on Jamie's live yesterday, day before.
I'm
And
on a mission to fix this pronunciation of this thing. It's
and people,
mandala.
yeah,
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all ain't trying to see what my room looks like right
I
now.
have no idea who started online to say mandala, but I was
I
talking to
Mandela.
Ursula.
I think so,
We're talking
Jamie.
mandala, the mandala, the string, and it was always like that because I was always attracted to those drawings of them, and I was like, somebody in the yarn community start with the mandalas, and then everybody went with the mandalas. I have
Mandala.
no idea
Actually, if you talk to someone that is from India, it's mandala.
Mandala.
It's
Yeah,
not mandala. It is mandala.
Because it's an
well,
A. Yeah.
even if you go on Google and ask to pronounce how to pronounce,
Mhm.
is not the way that person, and I have no idea who did that. Start with mandala. It's mandala. Is the emphasis is in the wrong syllable.
Yeah. See, one of my bosses they're from India,
Yeah.
and I literally said, okay, I know that they originate from your country. How do you pronounce this word? She goes, mandala. I was like, okay.
Yep.
And she goes, you.
I
Yeah,
think they look
it
beautiful.
doesn't matter if it's mandala, mandula.
I
And
see it.
You know,
the circular thing.
Nelson
I
Mandela.
pronounced it as mandala. That's how I always pronounce it.
And I met the lady that started the yarn cakes. Her name was Jane as well, and she sold the right the whatever, not the right, so whatever it is
Yeah.
to when it came out. But yeah, she used to make, and she used to use the Fibonacci system to
Yeah.
come up with the colors and everything. And I was like, I met her, and
She
I can't
sold
believe.
the rights to that. You know how much money they've made off of making cakes?
Yep.
That's
Well, but
sad.
it's when you I'm gonna say when you're nobody, like,
Mm-hmm.
and you invent something great, they can take it away and say,
They could just take it and not even
that's
pay you.
not
Or
to
give
tell
you
you how,
credit.
what is
Mhm.
it,
Oh
Fashion
man.
Week, all those designs. Sometimes they go on the streets just to see if somebody pop up with a good idea, and then they steal that idea, and then
Mm-mm.
like, and
Thievers.
I would have sell it too. Would better than it would be better little money than no money, and somebody else making tons of money.
For sure.
The lucky thing is that she registered her idea.
Right.
Yeah.
That was very smart.
If she hadn't patented that idea, they would have been able to just swipe it.
Yeah. And then she sold. And I was like,
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
it's
She
like
protected herself.
sunburst granny square, where it's round in the middle, and then it comes out and looks like sunflowers or sun rays.
Yeah.
and then you square it off. It's called this. A lot of people call it the sunburst or sunflower
Okay,
granny square.
Jamie, thank you.
All right, bye, Jamie. And then turning it into the way that it was designed and made. I can look at it and take it apart and just make it like that. Am I going to?
No.
Not anytime soon. I do have a pattern that involves that, and I will use it for that.
Yeah.
But am I going to make the sunburst granny square to make an Afghan? Not without purchasing a pattern, because that is a registered one. Now, doing a granny square, that's 101. Everybody knows how. 90% of the people that crochet know how to do that one. So I can make that, no problem. Take that, make that into a blanket, make that into a coat, sweaters, whatever. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I haven't started getting rid of my stash yarn or my ends, or not mill ends.
Scraps.
That's it. Scrap yarn.
That's what I'm looking for. I will talk to you later. I don't have scrap yarn.
So
I
some
would
of my
be
scrap
wrong
yarn
with you
is
now.
You think you're better than me? I'm just kidding.
no.
I love you. I'm just kidding. It's a saying. I know.
That's what I'm using now as we speak.
I have so much scrap yarn.
I used to love to when I just knitted, because it took me 40 something years to learn to crochet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crochet, and I'm gonna tell you, I was even talking to my mom last week about it. When I was young, long time ago, with the same amount of gray hair, but a lot more hair.
Who are you telling?
I used to see, like in Brazil, there
Yeah.
were like craft fairs or craft stations on the sidewalk with people making a whole thing to cover your bed, like a bedspread in crochet or table or those things. So wonderful. And they used to
Yeah.
make with looks almost like the thing that you tie chicken, tie meat. What is it called?
Twine.
Yeah, almost like a twine. And I'm not sure. And I used to see those girls moving. They moved so fast. You know how those
Right.
they basically just see this movement and put it in there. Let's say, and what made me so angry about crochet reminds me poverty in my country. So I refused to learn crochet for the longest time. And people thought I hate the art of crochet. But what I hate the most, it was, let's say, I made this pumpkin. It cost me $2 to make this pumpkin. Let's say, just
I'm
say,
only going to pay you 50 cents for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
so like if you lived in a house, and I met people that lived in a house made of mud and sticks. I'm not sure if you've ever seen houses that is made of mud and sticks. It's like they get the sticks and they weave the sticks and they cover with mud. And they were so poor, and this could be their work. And I say they spend $100 in the wine or whatever, and somebody took advantage of their need to buy food and make them sell for half of what they spend. So they were out, and I used to look at those things, and after today, I because it was like a line full of those beautiful things, and it was the lack of respect for the time, for the
Yeah.
effort of the artist that used to make me angry. And I said, I will never crochet because it reminds me of that. But then
Okay.
when I moved to United States, you guys look at crochet totally
No,
different.
I don't want the kitten.
So
Yeah,
then
that
when
is true.
Are your cats in your room, Ashley?
it was
No, they're in my son's room. They went earlier.
Hey, if you want her on camera, you have to be on camera too.
It's the reason why she asked me about my cats, and I refused to go through with it.
She's too far away.
No, I mean, I've had someone try to pay me $15 for a dog sweater, medium size before. So,
No. Nope.
yep.
Okay.
And when I said no, she got so mad at me. She's like, "Well, Pet Boys I mean, Pet Boys, PetSmart, they sell them for $15. And I'm
Go
like,
find
well,
it.
they mass produce those. And, I'm
And
doing this by hand. And
yeah,
every stitch is a life draining. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, but
But like if you think about it, that everything that we do make by hand, it takes time,
mm-hmm,
patience, and then on top of that, depending on what it is, we may have to go out and buy the yarn,
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
have it, and then you telling us that we have a certain time frame to make it.
Yeah, exactly, Mary.
I
Do
would
how
rather
am I?
give something away than get lowballed for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, now
Well,
let me
Mary
You know,
said I'm a giver
sorry.
away.
yeah,
I'm
that
so sorry.
That's
she'll
why
make
I
it
say that.
and if you say, "Oh, that's pretty," and she's wearing it, she'll say, "Here, bye."
Yeah.
But now
You
here
know the Roman
Because I know they'll
saying?
appreciate it.
There is a Roman saying that says, work for full price or no, full price or give it for free, but never keep up your work.
Mm.
exactly.
Ever. That's I will give it away, but do not think that whatever I make is not worth, because if you get the time that you went to the store, came home,
Mhm.
sat down, start crocheting, and let's say you spend 5 hours. If you are making minimum wage, how much would you get paid?
You're getting $40 for that 5 hours, basically. Okay, now
Not even counting the material.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
let me show you something. That one that I just showed you that is rainbow colors. This is the exact same pattern. Okay,
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I love
but
it.
this is the one that I
It's like
just.
a shawl, girl.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
That's beautiful.
Okay, and I'm 6'1", and this covers me in the front all the way sitting like this. It completely covers me. Now I was wearing this, but I was someplace that it was cold, but I was working on another shawl, and the lady saw that. She goes, "Oh, that's cute. What would you charge for it?" I said, "For the one I have, I'm not going to sell it, but the one I'm working on, I'll charge you $100." She said, "Oh, well, you can just let me take the one you're wearing and make you another one."
Mhm.
I looked at her and I said, and her husband was behind her, and I said, "Go fuck your husband because you'll get off better than you will getting my stuff."
True.
And husband goes, "Do what?" And I
It
explained
can.
to him exactly what happened. He goes, "Yeah," he handed me a 50. He said, "Here, keep this back."
Yeah.
Took her out of the entire building we were in. I was like, "Okay." That went
The
towards
You
her.
know, that's why my pride, it's kind of, and it's kind of, it's okay. Look, I got to take my glasses to say that because this is serious. You make a hat. Take about an hour and a half to make a crocheted hat.
Yeah.
Let's say like that. Let's say a beanie. No, a beanie no. Let's say a slouch, a little longer.
Yeah.
Slouch. You crochet a slouch. You charge $25 to $30. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
People pay. It took less than an hour, right? Or an hour to less than an hour. Depending on, let's say hour and a half for these lower ones. Okay? Bam, bam, people pay. But if you make a shawl that takes days to make it,
Mm-hmm.
and you charge $60, $70,
Yeah.
it's out of mind. So a lot of people don't know why when I need money, I make hats. People
Mm-hmm.
never
Because they're quick,
complain the price
easy.
of a hat.
Yep, they're a quick, easy money making project. I
Mhm.
have I have a shawl. I gave it to my craft group, and it cost me 20, not even $20 for the yarn. They said, "Well, how much should we charge for it?" I said, "Minimum price for any shawl I give you is $40." They said, "Why?" I said, "Because that's twice the cost of the yarn." I said, "I'm not making any money off it. You already know that." She goes, "Yeah," I said, "But y'all guys need to."
Well, I want y'all to see something real quick.
Okay.
I mean, keep in mind, you might as well just sell the yarn if they're not going to price it the correct price. I've definitely lost my crojo. What's everyone been working on lately? That part?
Yes,
Yeah.
this right here.
Ooh, mom.
And
Can you click it to make it larger? No.
I have to think it from my side.
uh, by people lowballing you on your projects and stuff, that makes you lose your crojo.
It does.
There you go.
True. I would never, ever, ever make an Afghan to sell. Ever.
I will
I
make
wouldn't.
baby blankets.
Unless you're getting paid really well for it,
That's the problem. People
or if
don't
it's for
want to.
donation.
Yeah, they don't want to pay.
We can't
Yeah.
compete with Walmart. We can't compete
Mm-hmm.
with AliExpress or um, any of that. Just a second.
Mhm.
I'll be honest, I can quilt an Afghan faster than I can crochet one.
Definitely. Definitely.
And it's, it'll take me just doing solid colors and a single color back for a 3 foot baby blanket, 3 foot square. Take me about hour on the machine. Okay, it's going to take me about 20 hours crocheting one.
Mm.
So
And you're sacrificing your time for the art, so you have to use your time wisely. That's why I don't do big projects anymore. I'll do short burst projects like amigurumi or like a little shawl, like nothing huge, because it's a lot of effort and time. But even with the big blankets and effort and time that you do, um, it's still worth it too. Like you make
Right.
some beautiful things, Crystal. Like,
yeah,
oh,
Don't get me wrong. Like some things, like I don't do, and some things I do. But
You
it's
do do?
like,
some of
I
the
think
things
about
I
this when somebody
do,
say
and then
do
there are
do.
things I don't.
I have to go. I have my husband gonna take me to the pharmacy. I can't drive. Not because I can't drive, because I took a medicine. So he just wanna pick me up and go. So I have to get ready. But thanks for having me here.
Okay,
you're very
you
welcome
stay
to
safe, and
do.
we'll see you next time.
oh,
See ya.
also, wait, no, don't wait. Give me.
Wait.
I didn't mean like you think you're better than me. It's a saying in my area. You know what I mean, right? You think I'm sorry. I'm so
No,
weird.
I
I just
got it.
can't say it.
No, I
I
got it.
just have to say it
I
right.
have a good sense of humor.
Okay, good. I was like,
Yes, I
oh
am.
no.
Look at me. Of
Yeah,
course I am.
everybody has their
Okay.
niche, has their little niche where they live. Now,
Yeah.
Jamie's hooked is actually not too far from me.
Bye, girls.
Jane,
Bye,
you have
everybody.
fun. Yeah, there's a fiber festival in the Dallas area. Jamie's hooked is in that area. I would be about an hour away from that fiber festival.
It's an hour only. It's an hour. I'm
I would
rocking back
definitely
and
be there,
forth.
honestly.
I'm rocking back and forth for you. Oh God, it's an hour.
I'm not going.
Okay.
I
I,
would go.
I there was almost a fight about it this morning, but I'm not going. Much as I would like to, I might go next year or the year before, but or the year after, and meet Jamie and maybe who knows, Miguel.
Yeah.
It just
Who knows, Miguel?
yeah, it depends on who shows up when. No, I started crocheting to de-stress.
Hmm.
I didn't. It doesn't matter, Yeah, I could have made money on my stuff because I've had baby blankets. I've
You
given
can
away.
definitely make money on your stuff.
I've had blankets that I have.
Mhm.
I literally finished one off and had set it down to the side, and lady goes,
Yo,
"Oh
just
my!"
take some. If you wanted to, just take some photos. Do the videos where you're like, "This is what I made." Sell it. Girl.
Yeah.
I
If
actually
you want,
I don't have any. I don't have. I have
you don't take photos,
one finished object.
but you just do them and then you keep them moving out of your house, right?
Normally, I'm in the middle of working on one, and then all of a sudden, my kid or somebody will come over and go, Oh, hey, oh,
Takes it away, then leave
Yeah.
with it. Wow.
um, Premier
That's
Brew
love.
Yarn, the
That's
toy
love.
box line, they've discontinued that.
Oh,
Mm.
Crystal, this one. You're gonna be proud of me.
What'd you do?
Out of 12 totes, I'm down to 2 in my basement.
Yeah.
And I'm still mad at this one. Yes, you.
Why?
When I see something behind you that I want.
Which what? Tell me when to stop.
It's top shelf. Keep going the other way.
This
The
way?
other way. Now stop.
It's orange.
Yep.
It's orange and it's fuzzy because it's been all over the floor and we don't want to
Ah, yeah.
My Charmander.
Yep.
Charmander, Charm.
But Jamie, I wasn't even done when they started shopping out of my foes. I
This,
was not done.
I want Charmander.
They're just shopping out of your house like, oh, hi.
It's like I'm sitting here working on this washcloth. I was working on a granny square blanket, and it happened to be pink because that was the yarn I got. And my son stole it. I finished it, and my son took it. And he's over here laughing. He is standing behind here laughing.
The bullshit blanket.
I will cash
Hello,
you for that
when you get
Charmander.
your friend who moved.
I want that Charmander.
I mean, I'll make you a better one because I mean, look at this. My kids
And
used it to
my
play
son was
with.
standing back here.
Look at that. They used it to play with. It's all like he's got
Oh, I'm
crust
sorry,
in his
Tuffy.
nose. We're not doing that.
I want the
This is
Charmander.
not.
Yeah, I have a connection to a Pinterest pin that's
I
like
got you.
50 Pokemon amigurumis.
Yeah, I
I'm
got this
having a
pattern
nose.
for
I'm sitting there
free.
looking like, what is that Charmander behind me? And I'm like, this entire time since she's been up on panel, I couldn't figure out what the hell it was. And I'm like, is that Charmander or is that yarn? I could
I
not
just
figure
had
it out.
stuff fall on my head. So sorry.
No, the orange is out there.
I
So
want the Charmander.
this pattern, I need. Last time I think Rosie asked me about the Pikachu, but it's by the same person. She makes Pokemon, right?
Ooh, I like the
But they're
Bulbasaur.
free, they're free patterns now because of copyright. She got in trouble and she just threw them up for free. So they're
Yeah, it's like the
mommy.
it's like the lady,
Bulbasaur.
it's like the lady who made the pattern
Mhm.
for this.
She got in trouble.
Oh,
Disney
sued
play.
her.
Disney doesn't play, bro.
Disney sued
doesn't
her. She had
play.
that pattern out 4 days, and they shut her down.
Heck yeah. I see people trying to name their stuff like Green Alien now because they can't call it Yoda.
No,
they own that right.
no. The actual name for the
Mm-mm.
in the show, the name for it is the child.
The
Until
child.
like the last 4 or 5 episodes, and then you hear the actual name for it. Yeah, the alien's actual name.
Grogu.
Grogu. Yeah. But up until then, it was the child, and that's what she labeled it as, was the child amigurumi. They slammed her, and then
I mean, by their own right, honestly, by their own right, because that's their own intellectual property. Like,
Yeah.
you can blame them.
Yeah, I mean,
We're technically making money off of what we do by doing what they came out with.
Kelly?
No,
It's
I'm talking about the brand, like if we make Agurumi whatever.
Yeah.
If you think about it, as far as crochet, they should be asking us, paying us to be doing something that they should have been doing years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest.
Well,
Crystal, would you do me a favor? Send me the link to that lady, and I will go and find her. it's going to be because I've got to get all these projects done, and as soon as I get them done, I'm
She
going to
was
start on. I've got one teddy bear I have got to make, and then I want to make some Pokemon for me.
Pokemon.
Yep.
I want the Charmander.
It's free, and they're free patterns now.
Yeah, I
For
want to
that
make
reason,
Lugia, the big white dragon.
Yes.
No, Rudy is in chat, and he said, and he put I bring it. So,
I'm just looking
Amy, I
through
had
the
to do that
patterns.
Saturday because I was going in, and we got home, and I started stripping because I'm allergic to one of the oil one the plants out there does. So, but no, Rudy put up I bring it, so I'm like, wait, where's Kelly?
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Okay, her name, the pattern designer, her name is Ari D. Iowa. Here, I'll just copy that to chat.
Yeah,
I'm
just
listening that.
copy and just send it to me on Messenger.
Got you. Ravelry.
And Ravelry.
Yeah, I think she's
That's what
mostly
you thought
on
you said.
Ravelry.
Aradia. Okay.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta crochet
Okay,
them.
Ash.
Let me see if she's, because she has a lot of originals which she's selling because she can.
Yeah. If
But
she made them herself, I don't blame her.
They got her because she
But-
does Minecraft. Like she does the Minecraft sheep, the Minecraft Steve, and what's the other one's name? Minecraft with the blonde hair, the girl. Alex. Alex is okay. And she has some Plants vs. Zombie stuff, which is all copyright stuff, Mario. She got really shut down for a lot of her.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like
Understandable.
Rudy, I would give you the link, but the question is, are you going to behave today? I'm not trying to sound mean or anything.
Okay, I found her more so.
As far as okay, Rudy.
She has a lot of cute patterns.
But as far as Minecraft, my son's into that stuff because he plays it all the time.
Yeah, my kids love Minecraft.
There's a pattern out there for a Minecraft blanket.
She has Oddish too.
Do you
Ooh, a Minecraft blanket.
Minecraft blanket with the creeper, the one that's like this, and then it's got feet. Is that the creeper?
It's a green guy with a little.
Yeah, it stands up straight. It stands up straight, and then it's got little feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that thing.
Yeah.
Literally, you make granny squares and you lay it out in the shape of that creeper, and then you put black granny squares around it.
Rudy, I don't know what type of yogurt that Jesus eat. I honestly don't know.
I don't know. And back then, I don't know if he even did, if they even made it.
And ooh,
yeah,
Thanks. So
yeah,
this is the creeper.
Yeah, they've got a pattern for that. Oh, that bee is cute.
It really is.
Yeah.
Sometimes in Be a Mom, Noah goes like, brr, brr, like
whoa.
You just hit me with that.
Sorry. Like going so fast, like Sonic.
But yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah. So now you could do, if you were doing a baby blanket and you wanted to do that bee.
Rudy, I'm not saying that you did anything wrong. I'm not saying that.
No.
I'm not saying that you did anything wrong.
Yeah. But
I mean, there's a lot
yeah,
of
that bee, you could easily turn that into a yellow baby blanket.
So your son and my son perfectly get along perfectly fine when it comes to Minecraft.
And I see the monkey head.
I don't have a clue what the
Yeah,
hell he's
the
talking to me
Curious
about.
George. It's one of my UFOs. It's literally done, except for this and the eyes.
Probably
Curious.
later, Rudy.
Yeah, probably later.
Decapitated.
I'm going to make a bear. I actually should have already had it done. But it's a panda bear, amigurumi, and it's going to be about the same size as George. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
got to shift, so
man.
I'm going to put my camera down for a second.
It was a really big project.
Yeah.
Just doing that. I mean, I'm trying. I should just do a video of all the UFOs I have
Yeah,
because
I
this
mean,
is one of them too.
I can't do
All
my
her
toes.
body parts.
I've got way too many.
Yeah, unfinished objects,
Yep.
unfinished project, UFO.
You should make it.
I know, but
Okay, that's a little better.
I need more coffee.
Oh, it's bad thing is I hate coffee, but I'm almost needing it because of the caffeine. That's how come I had a migraine for 2 days.
I have a headache too, or it's a headache. I think it's like you know how when you get neck pain and it affects your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is a stress headache,
Mm.
and that's how come you got the neck pain and all that fun stuff.
I'm drinking coffee to just keep my ass awake.
Yeah.
But I do know this much. I do have to end shortly because I do have to go start dinner.
Yeah, it's only 4 o'clock your time.
You're on for
I realize football practice. I still have to go get checked out. And he gets out of practice at 5. So if I don't start dinner now, by the time I go get him,
Understandable.
and whatever he ate is already burnt off at practice.
Oh yeah.
definitely calories.
I want to eat leftovers, but I can't. Well, I can, but Michael can't. Because he's going to have to get out of his system.
I hope he feels better.
I don't know. It's starting to wear on me because we don't know what's wrong. So it's starting to royally piss me off.
Have y'all thought about going to go see a different doctor?
Yeah, we've been to one doctor and we've been to 2 different.
Talking about like not in the area y'all live at, to a different doctor outside of where y'all live at.
We convinced a stubborn man to go to a different doctor.
Mater, you better go to and see a goddamn different doctor.
I don't know if he's actually on the on the computer out there. Well, I know he's on the computer, but I don't know if he's watching.
Mater, if you watching, you better go see a different doctor outside the area to get another opinion and see what the hell is wrong with you.
I'm giving Charmander a haircut.
Okay. Well, I'm laid out.
I need to go do laundry too soon, so I'm gonna get going.
I'm getting ready to end anyways.
Yeah.
Because I still have to go start dinner, plus go get him from practice. Practice is over at 5.
Exactly, Jamie. Mater's 57, so yeah, he's just that stubborn.
Yeah.
You think I'm not in the same boat, Crystal, with my husband being stubborn as hell?
I know you are.
Until it's like life or death, it's like I'm not going to the doctor. That's what they say. Mm-hmm.
My husband is so stubborn. It ain't even funny. Sometimes I have to sit there and argue with him just to go get something done.
Yep.
And I wonder how come we get pissed. We love him to death, but why do we get pissed off at him?
And I'm like, dude, sometimes I be like, Lord, help me.
Mm-hmm.
helps me.
Because if the Lord don't help you, nobody else will, and I don't have time to
Right.
get there to bury the body.
You ain't never, you ain't never lied about that.
No, don't kill people. No, but yeah.
My husband is so stubborn. It's to the point where I can tell him to do something for his well being.
No.
And he will sit there and try to argue with me about it. And I'm like, really? Like, really?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, then 2 weeks later, telling him, oh, I knew I should have listened to you. You should have listened to me the first time when I told your ass to go.
Yeah. No, and they don't say I'm sorry.
Mm?
Very, very rarely do you get I should have listened to you.
And
Very,
this is
very rarely do you
how
get
I
that.
get told that I'm sorry.
Hello, everybody.
Really?
Hello.
Hey,
This is how
It's
I get told I'm
3:15
sorry.
p.m. in Houston, Texas.
It is 4:17.
Oh,
3:17
This is
here.
how I get told that
yeah.
I'm sorry. Is that you know I love you, right?
Yeah.
How you doing, Rudy?
Oh, I'm just working on crafts and everything. And, I like to do arts and crafts. It's my favorite thing.
Mm.
yeah,
And
Jamie.
wanted to ask.
A lot of
Hello,
things.
Steel Sky.
Hello.
Remember when I was asking y'all if you have seen a $45 bill?
Mm-mm. Vaguely, if they have ever made one, I do not believe it was for the U.S. Jamie, I don't like the drugs either. I will change my diet. I will quit eating something. I will add something into
Yeah.
it before I take drugs. Now, with tendonitis on my crocheting elbow, yeah, I will, but doesn't mean I like it.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, Rudy, but I'm getting ready to end short in like in the next like 2 minutes.
I'll let you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wanted you
Yes,
to
but
get
I was asking Steel Sky about being on 59, Highway 59 in Texas.
Mm.
Nope, haven't been on that highway.
Um,
But how's Hook That Yarn doing? Where's Kelly today?
Oh, Kelly was on earlier, but she had go.
Something to do earlier, so she left a
Yeah,
little early.
I was trying. I was gonna tell Kelly about the banners if I
The
could see
band.
them.
Oh, the printing banners, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, do
That she's
you have
talking
any
about.
printing banners?
No, I haven't printed banners, but I've tried to print banners.
I
Like,
Oh,
did back in
did you
high
use Print
school,
Shop
and
or
they
Print Master
were.
Plus?
Now
I
I don't
don't have a
know any
program.
numbers.
Uh-oh.
But Crystal, if you have to
No.
go, go ahead because I'm getting ready to end in like 30 seconds.
All right, I
Rudy,
gotta go to do some laundry in a bit.
Rudy, you can come up next time, okay?
All right.
All right, it
Nice
was.
seeing you up here, Rudy. But everyone
All
else,
right.
thank you for coming past. Thank you, Rudy, for coming up. Bye, both Crystal Lane. I said Crystal Lane.
Bye, both Crystal Lynns.
Crystal Sky. I was thinking of Brenda Lane. Sorry. Crystal Sky and hooked out on Yarn Crystal. So see everyone later. And Jamie and everyone here.
Yep.
I'll see everyone later. And I've been on for like almost 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. His phone went off. It's not a big deal though.
because I was like I really wasn't planning on being up here for like no more than an hour, but see what happened.
Yeah. Bye, Mary. Yeah, I was actually in another town when you went live. We had just passed their city limit sign. And I was like, yep, nope. Got home. How long have I been up? Half an hour, 45 minutes?
Because I was like, I think it was like when I first started, it was like the first 20 minutes when you said that you was out and about.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I'll probably be gone by the time that she come back. And I was like, then, I'm like now, according about what I see, 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, it didn't work, did it?
And nope. And I thought my black ass was gonna be up here for like no more than an hour.
Nah, that really didn't work.
But I'm grateful that everybody's here. Everyone in chat. We had fun tonight. Not tonight, but today. Look,
It's not even 4 yet for me. Like it's been a really long day already.
girl, it is almost 4:30,
Yeah, it's
and I'm like,
3:20. Yeah, but it's been a good day
Let me
for sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and see everyone later.
wait just
See
one
you.
second. I think.
Bye, everyone.
All right,
Bye.
bye, guys.
See you tomorrow morning on my way to work. If you come on tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I tried something that didn't work. So I was trying to put my link
Bye,
in the.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye, guys.